That's what we're going to do this week. I've decided I'm not going to use actual words. I'm going to do charades, and that is how I'm going to narrate this week.
Sounds good to me.
Lord. Yeah. Works.
Good evening and welcome to Oxford's Ashes, a modern-day Vampire the Masquerade chronicle set in the British city of Oxford. Awakening tonight is Barry of Clan Nagaraja, played by Noscavian. Please rouse check to awaken for tonight. Wonderful. Ebony of Clan Ventru, played by Softonomicon. Please rouse to awaken for the night. I'm getting hungry tonight. Hatfield of Clan Brujar, played by Dave Breakathon. Please do a rouse check to awaken tonight. You're getting hungry tonight. Acheron of Clan Zamitzi, played by Larissa Rave. Please rouse to end your day rest. You're getting hungry tonight as well. Slip of Clan Nosferatu, played by Vamp_Daddy, but no, he is now known as... Is it Slippery Nosferatu or Slippery_Nosferatu?
Nosferatu. No underscore.
Slippery Nosferatu. Slippery Nosferatu. Please rouse to end your torpor and awaken for the night. Wonderful. Ardala of Clan Banu Hakim, played by Fenice Starlight. Please rouse to awaken for the night. You're getting hungry tonight. Roland of Clan Ventru, played by Dead Western. Please rouse for the night. You're getting hungry tonight as well. And so we begin. You are all awakened by the sound of the radio that turns itself on and pierces the silence within the haven. You're tuned in to Lost Tribes Radio. And now, it's time for our court-ordered public access show. We're sorry.
Welcome back, everyone. This is your host with the most, Tony Pope with the Anarch Free Press, and if you are receiving this transmission, you are the resistance. I've been in touch with our correspondents around the world, and boy, do we have a doozy of a show for you tonight. Okay, so our first bit of news comes to us out of Los Angeles, California. Remember good old Prince Vannevar? That prince we thought killed off by the Second Inquisition? Turns out that was all just a front for the New World Order. I know what you're thinking. Tony Pope, this can't be true. Vannevar Thomas burned up like bad KFC and everyone knows it, right? Wrong, I tell you. Vannevar is slated to be the next celebrity guest on Dancing with the Stars. You heard it first here, folks. Dancing with the Stars. It's just like these neocon globalist Camarilla types to say one thing and do another, right? Can't use your cell phones? The bad men will track us. Yeah, right. Then why in the hell are you going on Dancing with the Stars? So Prince Vannevar, that scum-sucking waste of space neocon, is going to be on Dancing with the Stars? With any luck, maybe he'll eat Simon Cowell, convert Howie Mandel into the neurotic Malkavian we all know him to be, and force Paula Abdul to Thorazine shake her way off of that damn stage while force-feeding all of the contestants a steady diet of molten gold. The next bit of business is coming to us out of Ashland, Oregon. You know, that quaint little spot below Portland that can't seem to go 2 days without an incident? Anyways, our correspondent in Ashland tells us that the Baron, Sophie Lure, is releasing a new line of high heels for the fashion-forward kindred of the world. High heels? Okay, so I get it. She's a Toreador. Toreador all love the pretty shiny things, but with the anarcho-capitalist Sabat on one side and the neocon globalist Camarilla on the other, should we really be worrying about the pretty things on our feet? What do I know, right? I grew up in Dallas, Texas, drinking sodium fluoridated water. All the scientific studies show my IQ has been reduced by at least 20 points. The shadow of who I would have been calls out from the grave. But do you know who would love the pretty shiny things? No, Acheron from Oxford. Why are we talking about Oxford again? I mean, I get it. We have anarchs there, and you want to support your own people against the globalists trying to take over this world, right? Anywho, Acheron. Oh, Acheron, wherefore art thou, O Acheron? Well, according to the pictures we were just sent, Acheron was spotted exiting the Tech Noir Club, some trendy postmodern cyberpunk club which took its design from the Terminator movie. If that isn't foreboding enough, the outfit she's wearing in this picture looks like it was painted on. I know. Tony, it sounds like you're just ragging on this girl. What's the big deal, right? If those weren't warning signs enough, let me break it down for you, simpleton. Acheron is a Zimisha. Sumisi, Zimishi. Oh, however in the hell you pronounce it. Zinisi, Shamache, it's whatever. It's highly likely that her banging outfit was literally painted on, I don't mean with a paintbrush either, I mean with someone else's flesh. Chicken neck weakness is like a god now, and being totally passive and being a huge jellyfish slacker who looks like a fried egg in a chair. That is the culture of this, okay? The worship of being destroyed. And if you aren't careful, someone like this Acheron, as fine as she may look, is going to wind up wearing you for her next suit. All right, but you don't have to take it from me. You can always take it from the immortal words of Belle Biv DeVoe. Never trust a big butt and a smile, that girl is poison. All right, well, that's all we have for tonight. Thank you for joining us, and tune in to our next broadcast as we continue to stick a fork in the eye of the New World Order, globalist, ivory tower types who seek to wreck your freedoms. This is Tony Pope, signing off for tonight. Good night, freedom, wherever you are.
Thank you, Last Tribes. Now that the still air has been broken by your now animated... Got to make that into a podcast, haven't we? Question mark.
Someone turn the fucking radio off.
By your now animated bodies, the room is as you left it. A space of solace, temporary though it may be amidst the unfathomable chaos that is spreading from the city out like an unstoppable wave. As you all gather yourselves together, is there anything you would like to talk about? Or find someone to talk with privately before you plan your assault on the needle, or perhaps digest the latest radio installment?
What the fuck even is that radio? I'm very confused. Is that even from this world?
I want to know what good old Acheron thought about it.
Acheron?
He wasn't wrong, was he?
Was that outfit you were wearing the other night made of someone?
It was leather.
I wonder where he gets his information from. Is he watching us?
I mean, that
Possibly.
got some Malkavian stuff in the closet. Like,
That
at this point, I'm not worried about it.
A Malkavian radio personality.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I mean, you tuned in. You get them details nobody else would know.
well, we have work to do this evening.
Yeah. You gotta
Are
do
you
something
ready?
about the end of the world.
Right. Are you ready?
Oh. It's the end of the
Physically.
world. Who is ready for the end of the world?
I mean,
Well, it's not the end of our world. We get to go. Just the end of this world.
I don't know why,
I
but
mean,
that
well,
doesn't
together.
really make me feel better.
the world as we know it is coming into an end, and we're gonna have to deal with that one way or the other.
Is there anything you need? Any of you? Before we head off.
I mean, I don't know why I'm looking at my wrist like I got a watch, but I should probably have a bite to eat again before we go.
Really?
Yeah,
Did something happen?
I don't know.
I know. Well, I know how you're feeling about it, but I mean, we could get a cup and I could give you some.
Tempting an offer as that is, I'd rather abstain.
If it's in a cup, it doesn't
No
actually do
way.
anything.
It's not.
We could see if the meat I have in the the refrigerated truck is still good. You can't eat recently dead, can you?
What
'Cause
was
w-
I
that?
mean, in
Someone-
theory, I could try, but I don't think it'd do anything for me now. I mean, you know me, Barry. I don't even like normal people. The kind don't do nothing for me.
Oh yeah. If it's fresh enough, I can eat it.
Eat berry.
If it's in a cup, it doesn't strengthen any bonds, if that is something you are concerned about, Hatfield.
I mean, you don't blame me if I don't want to take any risks. Cold turkey's cold turkey, and I want to keep it that way.
Well, I suggest
Well,
you pick who you
cold-
want to eat from now.
I mean, cold turkey for blood leeches just change your food. You know, rats.
I've never tried, but something tells me that
if human blood is not doing anything, animal blood is gonna do even less.
yeah,
I mean, I can check. I can check the truck, the meat wagon. If anyone's still hanging one in there, I can. You can feed off me, and I can feed off them. If not, we can always go grocery shopping again.
yeah.
As long
I
as
mean,
you give it like a full minute in a cup, it's gonna lose its potency. Like give
Yeah,
it 60
yeah, no,
seconds.
I wouldn't mind feeding off of Barry. It's just you know,
It's just
looking
me.
at Ebony.
It's just me.
You know how things are. You know how things have been, and if I'm moving forward,
Well aware.
this bond ain't gonna break itself.
Well, who do you want to feed from?
Man, I don't care. If Barry's got food in the truck, which I know he does because we all dragged it, like, I don't want to cause no problems. Everybody's got to be well fed for what we're going to do.
Barry, I think you should go get yourself a snack. Bring it inside first. Then feed Hatfield.
I thought we
Yeah,
brought them in, didn't we?
You'd have
Maybe.
them in the car. To have 3 corpses in here during the day.
I mean,
It'd be
if
rotting.
I remember, we brought him with us because I said we wasn't going to leave him lying there alive. We was either
You're
putting him
right.
out of their misery or bringing him along. So they might still be kicking out there, the poor things.
They're in the meat wagon, yes? It's frozen. So they'll be fine.
With their eyes sewn shut, their mouths sewn shut, and I'm fairly certain their entire body's bound up.
So they'll be fine.
Shiv, I want to go out into the meat wagon
No,
and see the condition.
What the fuck
What
is
is
that?
that?
Don't open it.
Fuck was that?
What?
Tell me I was
That's
not
the
the only one that
radio.
heard that. Do not let me be going crazy.
Looking at the radio to see if it's making noise.
Radio's off.
I mean, it was off
Um,
before and it turned itself on. That doesn't mean anything.
Is there a
Still
TV
off.
or anything like that in here?
What noise?
Cool.
Didn't hear it.
It was
It was a
somebody
voice.
Like, I'll give, in essence, you're asking me what's going on. Wits awareness, free, success.
Someone
Nothing.
fucking
There is-
talked.
There's, like, the source of this noise is also
Like everybody can do
unplaceable.
it.
Yeah,
You don't
everyone
hear
should
it.
be able to hear it.
I don't have to breathe anymore, but they're sort of holding breath. Attitude is just like waiting for it to happen again to see if we can pinpoint it.
It's like a 1-bedroom spot, right?
I'm searching every fucking
it needs
wall.
to
What the
be.
fuck was that?
I mean, right now it's very compact. And, there's nothing that's making any noise. There's nothing that you can see as a noise source apart from yourselves.
Well,
I mean, I'm just relieved that this one ain't in my head because, I got enough problems. Like, if y'all are hearing it too, it's like a group hallucination and not just me picking up extra voices because the Malkavians I ate.
Slip, are there ghosts in the oubliette?
Nah,
Probably.
could be all sorts of shit.
Does
down here.
my like sentient scene like do anything? I always forget to like add aspects to my fucking like rolls if I need
Yeah.
to.
Do the wits do the wits and awareness and add the auspex rating to it.
Oh. Oops.
You can do the roll if you want as well, Moscovian.
I'll just
I
roll 2 extra
imagine-
dice.
There's been more than a few times someone has wandered down here and hasn't left.
Sounds like
Thanks.
any of this.
I mean, it's
I mean-
relatively safe in here, right? So
Are we in like the shopkeeper's
No
room?
no both
It is
fails.
the shopkeeper's room.
Yeah,
And,
Slip's
oh,
just like,
this-
it could be any fucking thing going knowing this guy.
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
extra dimensional out of time nonsense, and also, like, we're not strangers to hangers on one way or the other.
I'm gonna walk over
Dala.
like, oh shit, no.
Hang on. Ardala. You're looking
Yes.
around and your supernatural senses they're twinging at you, they're pulling at your eyeballs. There's something it's similar to a wraith or a spirit, but it seems to be not of the plane of oblivion. Whatever it is. And just for the reference as well, you will get faint traces of an aura, and it's an aura that does not intend you any actual harm. It's an aura that is lost, but somewhat happy.
I can't see it. Like, I don't see it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see anything like an outline or a physical manifestation. You see it's almost like an afterimage mist trail.
An echo of a presence rather than a presence itself?
In that sort of vague area, it's reminiscent of several things, and yet it's because of it's this weird amalgamation. It's not like anything you're quite familiar with.
I imagine Ardala just staring at the corner the same way as like the cat, where it's like, are you?
Yeah,
serious?
I'm like having like the cat moment, like
just kind of like looking at Ardala, like, you get over there.
there's definitely something here.
Oh well, you know what? I'll take that as a relief, because if there was absolutely nothing here, there's more to worry about. You know
And
what kind
I'll
of something?
explain what Chip said. Like, it's not like a wraith per se, but like similar. Happy but lost.
Can I, while this conversation's on, can I walk over, not open it, but act like I was gonna open the door to leave?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Does anything happen when I like touch the doorknob or anything? Because I remember it was like talking of like, don't open it.
Nothing that you wouldn't expect from touching a door. Everything reacts the way you expect it to.
Wow.
Hatfield just, I'm very used to speaking to thin air at this point, so Hatfield just kind of, leans back. Hey there, Pally, how you doing? What you want? You hear me? Is anyone there? How old are you? Like, full on.
Are you friendly?
Literally.
Yeah.
Well,
Anything, Ardala?
Do I pick anything?
when it's ready to converse, it will.
Fair enough. Found myself wondering if Malkavians can have echoes.
Mm.
So, are we able to leave, Mr. Voice?
I mean, it ain't trying to stop us.
True, I guess. Don't like any of this.
Why
is this our
why
lives
would
now?
you not want us to leave? Is there a reason that we should know?
I am not hearing it.
It's not still going.
It's not still going on.
It hasn't.
Barry.
You haven't missed anything yet.
It was just a little voice on the wind.
I'll be honest, I didn't even fully catch what it said. I just heard the sound of somebody talking.
It said don't open it. At least part of it was don't open it.
Well, you need to collect your snack in order to feed Hatfield. We can't go anywhere until Hatfield is fully fed.
Finger guns from Hatfield.
Can I go check on the meat wagon, see if there's how they're doing?
Want to leave the safe haven and go to the but well, in theory, there's just one small problem. Barry doesn't know how to use the oubliettes.
Oh yeah, I can't leave without
Slip.
Yeah.
So,
I'll go hold the
well,
door.
then
open.
we'll all fucking go.
Yeah, we're leaving anyway.
Yeah, we could just all go into the back of the meat wagon. We could do what we gotta do in there.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Okay.
No problem. We're all able to all head out, and as you do,
Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye!
Fucking come on.
Bye.
No hesitation, Hatfield turns around and waves to the empty room.
Okay, I
Yeah,
love
I'm
you.
gonna like fall
Bye-bye.
behind just in case. Like I noticed something as we're exiting. Since
I'm gonna try to open this up on another browser so I can hear stuff.
you really not hear that?
No.
no,
Oh,
Could
Earth
just be
Fib.
D20 or Roll 20 acting up.
you might need to bump the volume of Roll 20 up, Softy, as well.
Heard it at first, but I don't hear them.
People in Twatch.
Alright, I'll put it back up. The music was really loud in my ears, but it should be fine.
For those who didn't hear that one, it was a male voice saying, okay, I love you, bye-bye.
Music all up.
Let me
and
know when
good.
you're ready, Noscaven, and we'll give it a test for everyone at once. This goes for you too in chat. If in the live chat, we call this interactivity. So if you're watching this on the live chat, great. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're missing out on a bit of interaction.
Dear God, fair.
We got a mix of people saying heard it, didn't hear it.
Oh my god.
I'll play it whenever. Music's all the way up, so.
Okay.
All right.
I'm back if you want to try playing that audio.
All right.
Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.
I heard
There
it
we
this
go.
time.
Heard it.
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, you head out into the oubliette. Slip, would you like to do the? No, I think I'll let you have it for free, actually. And you're able to head out of the oubliette directly to Barry's van, just where you needed to be. It's safe and quiet out on the streets. The van has not been disturbed. What would you like to do?
Pile into the back with everyone and check on the kind, see how they're holding up.
Well, I mean, by their ankles, wasn't it?
Something like that.
I think it was actually by
a
their
hook
wrists.
through their shoulder.
Yeah.
Oh
they
yeah,
were
no, it
hung
was a
up.
meat hook in their shoulder, right?
Yeah, meat
Yeah.
hook. They were on a meat hook.
They're held up by their own collarbones.
They're just hanging around.
Yeah. All right. Then in that case, if they're still there, I will offer my arm to Hatfield.
Yo, Slip, you still got that cup?
I'll go into my daddy bag and get the sippy cup.
Put your daddy bag away.
Here you go.
Excuse me, he should not put it away. He should keep it. I'm very grateful he has it. Yeah, no, the cup is accepted with a thankful sort of pat on the arm. You know, that kind of body language, and holding out the cup to Barry so he can take
Yeah.
care of his veins himself.
Yeah, Barry will twist off the sippy cup top and then just like start bleeding into it.
Rouse check for me, please. Gain a hunger, but you're able to do. I think it's 1 for 1 still with your blood potency difference. So I still think it's 1 for 1.
Yeah, I'm at 3 blood potency.
Oh yeah, 1 for 1 then.
Okay. How many do you need?
I mean, I'm not starving, but I'm decently hungry. 2 is,
Right. Take what you gotta take.
Just like the server
Yes.
at Olive Garden with the cheese, just wait until tell me now, and just
Tell
like now.
me when.
Yeah. So I guess Barry will give Hatfield 2, and then when he's done with that, Barry's gonna take one of the peeps off the meat hooks and just like devour them.
Cool. Did you call them peeps as an Easter thing? Is that an Easter?
Season. It's like peoples, It's my peeps.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, it was a great
yes,
pun either
but
way.
also, okay, now I'm just imagining those little marshmallow rabbits strung up on meat hooks. Like, it's quite an image, let me tell you.
I was thinking
You
little
think of the
marshmallow
rabbits?
rats.
See, I was thinking of the rabbits
Suits or
because
something.
the rabbits would work better on the meat hooks. They're more person
Pretzel
shaped.
roll for me, please.
They're more person shaped. They were Santa peeps for a while.
Well, this is Easter.
Oh, Barry, that's absolutely perfect. This guy. There's something about aged food, It really brings out the flavor and just something about it. Even though it's usually you don't like blood chilled, but it's been a weird couple of nights lately, and I think your palate's kind of expanding. You may slake 5 hunger, and you may have all of your willpower back.
Ooh.
As Barry is eating, Acheron goes, I think for the restaurant we should get a smoker.
Oh yeah. We can age the meat and then smoke it.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Get a lot more in that flavor, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. I think it's a good idea.
Split wood smoker.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And the kind of wood you put in it will flavor the meat as well. So.
There's also the thing where, depending on who you pick up, some of these people are already smokers. They've been smoking. They have smoked themselves.
Oh, but it's different. There's chemicals and whatnot in the things they smoke for the most part.
There's chemicals in everything!
Well, I mean, I guess if someone really liked tobacco, we could try smoking some kind in tobacco.
Oh. What? Whoa. Chris, I think
Chris,
your
I
audio
think
just
you're-
messed up.
Yeah.
That wasn't a muting. That was an audio fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
can't
cannot hear you right now.
Oh
Jump
no!
out, jump back in.
Yeah, disconnect to reconnect.
Well, that was a new one.
Yeah,
We're haunted.
ghosts in the machine.
Yeah, it's all Tony
Tony
Pope's
Pope.
fault.
Yeah. I love the idea for the podcast. We should really try to make that happen. I really like that.
Now I'm just imagining having a fucking interview alongside Tony Pope and someone else.
Oh yeah, I was gonna Hatfield, hands down. I'd be there.
Hello.
There we go. Hi.
There you go.
Hey. Anyway, I was saying you could just drop some tobacco leaves in there. It'll be good.
Yeah.
Or you could wrap whatever limb You know, those little mini flamethrowers. Just do it
Oh
that
yeah.
way. You know, someone just wants like a hand or whatever.
And make
Yeah,
a
we'll have to
creme
get some.
brulee.
We'll have to get some
Awesome.
ghouls to use the fire stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You gonna make the same kind of accommodations for people like me?
Oh, I don't see why not.
I'm mad we're not in
Well-
America because I want to mention cracklins, but I shouldn't know what that is.
Ooh, cracklins are good.
I don't know what that is.
They're fucking
But
delicious.
also, the circulatory system already accommodates for people like you, I feel. Barry's restaurant would be no different.
Just making sure.
Are you under the impression that we wouldn't feed you?
Oh no, just it was the way y'all freaked out at the warehouses full of White's the Prince fridge. Like that was just a fridge.
Oh,
That's a very different thing.
Is it though?
It is.
Though?
Those are
It's just
whites.
a matter of scale, isn't it?
No, it's very different.
You're just describing a small family-run business while the Prince has got the whole industrial thing going. Like,
Oh no,
really?
see, we wouldn't be torturing other kindred to the point they become whites and then keeping them stashed away in a place. It would be as the circulatory system does, which is simply ask
Torturing kindred on a
kindreds.
smaller scale.
No, you simply ask the kindred who is willing to feed blood leeches to put their blood in a fucking bag.
Oh, see, that's what I'm saying though. The diverse menu, the smoked meals, the variety of plate flavor profiles here. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
I don't think we're saying the same things at all.
Yeah, I mean, with the kindred vitae, we could probably try to maybe smoke the vitae, but it'd still have to be vitae, so it's
Yeah.
palatable.
You would just feed the kindred their preferred thing, and that kindred would give their blood to be fed to you.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yes. The bodies that we're speaking of are for those like Barry, and they would be eating kine.
Yeah.
This is. Oh, why is this a conversation? This is a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at the company.
Fair. Fuck it. You know what? I'll jump in on this. If you ever
You
need influencer stuff, I will happily assist in the advertising.
I'm gonna
Oh,
say,
wonderful.
Ebony, you've been kindred longer than I have. The fact that you're still shocked by this?
I was also in a basement.
And?
There's a very big difference between being raised in a fucking church basement and alongside just the fucking Ventru than the regular kindred society. Trust me, culture shock was a bitch.
And that's not normally how Ventru behave, that's true.
Yeah, I can't say we know too much about your average Ventru. We only really got to know the one lady.
Well, Ventru. Well, Roland, you would know, I think, right? How Ventru normally embrace and teach their child.
Yeah. What Ebony went through is very atypical, at least from what I understand, yeah.
I mean, I did still technically have to get presented to, the group of the Ventru before, but
Sure.
you're right. That was mostly just put on a mask, answer the nice questions, and move on.
Yes, they don't normally keep you in basements. In fact, they
Oh.
want you to intermingle with other Ventrus.
Or beat you with a ruler, or break your jaw multiple times. So,
No,
most things.
well,
Yeah,
they might beat you.
just
but
just a lot of networking.
Or the
mostly.
crucifixion.
part.
I remember that one. That was a weird one.
What?
That was a long time ago. I can't remember what I
Okay.
did. I cannot remember what I did to cause that one.
Yeah, I think that one was before we met.
Yes, it
Mm,
was, because I think I was only a couple days into being kindred at all. Hell, I think
And
I still
she-
have
Oh,
been
she
in my
really-
hospital gown.
Well, it doesn't matter now. She's gone. And you're still here. So.
Yeah.
Well, if everyone's fed, do we do what we gotta do? Finally face this bitch.
Mm-hmm.
The needle. It was more so a figurative bitch.
It's just like, the needle full of SI. God knows what else. Source of the plague.
Exactly. It's
Just a
It
bitch.
is just a bitch. It is.
Look. Gehenna's begun. Yes, size a bunch of bitches. We got nothing else. This is the end. It's a bitch. We gotta go deal with it.
Fucking dab?
Who dabbed? Who dabbed? Who dabbed?
Barry.
Do not dab.
You know what? I don't have a camera, but I'll do it right there beside Barry. Spiritually,
Heading off,
John.
They're dabbing now.
How would you like to head to the needle?
I'll just do it in the fucking meat wagon.
Yeah.
I think we'll drive there.
You want to drive in a meat wagon into a Ministry of Defense protected village?
It's probably
Well,
better.
near it. We're not going to go straight.
Yeah, we're not gonna go in. We
near
could
it.
stop outside of it, park the meat wagon, and then
Put it
Would
that
feel like
way.
that, you idiot shit. When you say it like that, it's stupid.
Well, are you forgetting
No,
the
fuck's sake, Viv.
At no point are we going to go right to the fucking front door and be like, hey, SI, open
Hey,
up.
SI,
Like,
how you guys
that's
doing?
not the
Barry,
I am a
thing.
front
you
door
got
kind of
Barry
person.
driving a meat
Look,
wagon.
look,
That
look.
is not off the fucking cards.
we drive the meat wagon in. We get, a decent amount. You shut the fucking headlights off. We can see in the fucking. I'm pretty sure Barry can see in the fucking dark. We'll be fucking fine. We pull it off the side of the road. We park it. I'm talking like me, not like Ebony. I'll fix that.
I mean,
You're doing great.
You'd rather do that than just use the magic doors that will
we
take
got
you to
them
the needle.
oubliettes. Like, we could
True.
stay off the roads, avoid the traffic.
You are
You're
right.
terrible
You
at
have
being
that.
lazy.
Like, that is a great. I was about to say that
I
actually,
guess.
because
Not
we
have
should
to deal with
probably not be around. We should be tactical about this,
That's
so that we
fair.
die a little
Not
later
leaving any-
than early.
Unless-
Unless
we was gonna pull a stunt where we rig the meat wagon to lure a bunch of SI over and explode, like, we should take the oubliettes.
All right, that's fair.
who is going to explode with the meat wagon? Do you wanna
We set it
go?
up-
Oh,
we
well,
set it up
Sid's got-
remotely.
The stuff's got explosives. And I'm sure
Yeah.
with his brain he can rig it so that.
I'm not
Is the
saying
meat
we
wagon
should do
going
that,
to drive
by the way.
itself over there?
I'm not saying we should do that.
That's
It's just enough-
what
It's
that's
just
what
enough
Hatfield is suggesting, is that
It's
we
just-
drive over there, separate ourselves.
All right,
from
all
the
right,
car,
all
I'm
right,
not.
they
all
come
right.
I'm
to
not
check
even
out the car,
suggesting that. I'm
blow it
saying
up.
unless we was to do that, we have no reason to bring the meat wagon. Therefore, we ought to take the oubliette.
All right, then you're
We
right. You're
could do
right.
that, but it's
You're
not
right.
a good idea.
Let's go back in the scary fucking magic portals underground. All right, fair enough.
Works for me.
Because also, there's the thing: where the explosives we got are enough to level like half the city, and we can't safely.
It's the
control
end of the
sail
world.
there.
Who the fuck cares?
I care.
At this
Not
point,
me.
I'm almost at the point where we just yeet them at the fucking building. Like we find it, we find a little fucking oubliette hole. We slide out. You yeet them at the fucking building. Let them fucking explode. Take out that whole fucking location.
I care, because the world ain't ended till it's over, and so long as there's something left to save, I'm gonna be here fighting for it.
Alright,
leaving.
I mean, can't
So-
argue with that. Yeah.
We're leaving, but that's not the point.
It's about principles, I suppose. Slip, do you want to open up the oubliette again?
Yeah, let me know when you guys are ready.
Ready.
As ready as I'm going to be.
I'll let you find an oubliette for free. Head on down into the chamber once more, where you see the familiar set of doors. The only one open, of course, as usual, is your own temporary personal haven. Slip. You know the role.
Yes.
Luck.
Oh,
You walk through the doorway and into a very strange, small, isolated room that seems like an intensive care unit. Several kine are hooked up onto beds, life support machines, full of fresh vitae, if you so wish to feed.
Talk about convenient.
This is. I mean, it. This is fucking disturbing. Useful.
Thank you.
But disturbing. Wait, thank you! Wait a fucking minute.
I mean, Slip's the custodian. These are his oubliettes.
And frankly, you're really gonna look a gift horse in the mouth?
Exactly.
You know what? You're all actually completely correct. I should just accept this by now. I don't know why I fight.
I have it on good authority that one of these has a SpookTube channel with 40 followers, and if you, pretty sure that counts as an influencer for you.
Real impressive, 40 whole followers on SpookTube. I mean,
wow.
You know, I'm not really that hungry, but still, let's see what he tastes like.
Sure.
Got that real old world charm.
Absolutely free, Softy, and you don't get to choose how much you slake, or you now slake 5 hunger.
Oh, I go to...
Not killed this kind.
I have not killed him?
Correct.
So I don't go to 0, because I didn't kill him.
No, you go to 0.
Oh. Shit.
What was everyone else just saying about not looking at gift horse in the fucking mouth?
I wasn't expecting it! No, I'm not looking in the mouth. I'm very thankful. Thank you, ST. Do not take this from me. I'm not being mean. I just wasn't expecting it. That's not something I was prepared for.
Take these
Soft
nice
phenomenon,
things.
the perpetually surprised.
This is
Yes.
watching you gorge yourself with the Mr. Burns fingers and posture. Just, yes, excellent.
Yeah.
Roland, I have a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
Do you regret it? Feeding from me?
No, but I feel like I may live to. But so far, no. You've treated me well. You know, I don't see why not. I need allies, and
Not to mention the very nature of a blood bond makes it hard to regret.
exactly. But no, I don't think I regret it. I was a stranger here. I needed a place, and I found one. And if this is how it happened, then it did. And at the end of the day, I like to think it was my choice, which it was ultimately. I should have been smarter. Gotta live with the consequences.
Good to know.
Do you regret it?
Oh, does the Zemitsu regret add into
I
the
know.
collection?
He would
Answer might
still
surprise
ask.
you.
I've never regretted a single thing in my life.
That
About
tracks.
to start now.
That tracks.
Good.
Plus, I kept you alive, didn't it?
Yeah.
Could have left you.
True. Very true. Well, I guess it's a good point. I'll keep that in mind if I'm still around. No regret then.
Well, if you're all done, let us move on.
The oubliette corridor leads to a door. You easily opens it and step into a living room. The modest-sized room is still furnished. A comfortable sofa, a set of chairs, TV, even portraits of the family that once lived within still hang on the walls and fill various spaces on ledges around the room. The moon and starlight spills in through the large windows, allowing you all to just about make out the rest of the village, outside veiled in the same darkness. What would you like to do?
I guess if it's dark, I'm going to activate Eyes of the Beast.
Same.
I will do the same.
I'm
Since we are
suppressing
in-
my impulsive chaos thoughts.
This is a military zone, right?
It is a military zone, yeah, but it is a
Uh,
civilian house. It is fully furnished. It's like the Mary Celeste, but it's a house.
Right. Being in a military zone with fucking modern technology in mind, Slip is just eyes on the sky, like nose and forehead to the window, looking for drones and shit.
What's awareness?
Yeah, high key, I'm shadowing Slip, doing what I can to help him look for bugs and such.
We'll roll another d10.
4.
Want to stick with it?
Yeah.
As far as you can see, in this dark village, nothing. There's no security currently at this moment. It's either concealed or how do you monitor an entire village effectively? Perhaps security is elsewhere, but for the time being, you believe you're safe. There is no CCTV. However, that does not rule out the presence of real-time GPS monitoring, which you do know is a thing for the MOD.
Right, which is why he was looking out for
Yeah.
for drones and shit. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
But you would have no way of knowing if there's a satellite in orbit that can watch at that resolution, you know? But there's no drones, there's nothing that's jumping out at you. As far as you can see, to the best of your ability, this place is safe. Safe as houses.
I believe for now we are as safe as we can be. I don't see any drones, though I would not really be able to easily. If they've got a satellite above us, I mean, nothing we can do. But I don't see any close circuit anything. I don't hear little rotors. But be mindful, this is a military area.
Nod.
Before like we get out or whatever, I think I am going to just let everybody know that I'm going to disappear, but I'm going to be there. I'm gonna do a rouse check real fast, and I'm gonna obfuscate myself.
Just avert my gaze.
Oh, it doesn't matter anymore.
Oh, you have that one.
Yeah, I am level 4 right now, baby.
Very nice. Very nice. What's everyone else doing?
But I'm going to be doing this before like we're out in the open and like, you know, shit, like I'm not trying to disappear out in the open. That is not a vibe, not in here. Like
High key, I'm
I
letting
get you.
them stealthy folks go first
Yeah.
and do whatever scouting is necessary because I got me some steel-toed combat boots and a loud personality. There's no way I'm sneaking anywhere.
I'm in a similar boat. I could sneak a little bit, but yeah, let recon do recon before I make a move.
Yeah,
Just
you ain't
imagine us
sneaking
playing
in.
rock, paper, scissors in the background just for fun as the others do their thing.
Right, I'm not sneaking in these Doc Martens. This is happening.
I am going to look around this house for anything interesting or useful.
You don't have to roll, but you will find many things that could be of interest to Acheron. This house is near enough furnished. You know, there's slight hint of a quick panic. Open cupboard in the bedrooms. There's 2 of them. One is clearly a couple. One is for older teenager kind of thing. Wardrobe's open. Spillage of clothes. A quick run out. But absolutely everything else is there. Family photos, silverware. Anything your little magpie heart desires is yours.
I think Acheron is grabbing an extra pair of clothes, not just for herself, but for Roland. And she's tucking it away in her bag. And then if she should find, pretty necklace or something of that nature, she tucks that away. Little things, odds and ends that she picks up around the house as she's searching. And through their things is like, while the others just see Akron as someone who collects and steals things, Akron views it more like they are someone who preserves things. So
It's funny you say that. I
Yeah.
was thinking perhaps Akron would find something that's terribly gauche into your own personal tastes. This mother of pearl, gold inlaid necklace with a locket. It's very gaudy. It's very unfashionable. But this locket has a yellowed sepia-like photo in it. You know, at some point this was precious to someone. And that is the treasure, I think, that would interest Akron. Not the casing, that's just incidental in this instance.
Yeah. Akron, looks at the photo. If anything, probably takes it out of the locket for a moment to look at the back of it. Should there be a name, things like that. Puts it back into the locket and takes the locket altogether and puts it in the bag. Through their searching, they put together the story of who these people were, what their last moments were, and just in their own way, this is how they collect stories of humans. Akron never got the chance to be a human, even when they were mortal. So when they take things like this, it is an experience they never had. So they get to experience it in that moment. What must it have been like to have a home, have a family, and everything fine, and then next you're being told you've got to shove off because something dangerous is happening. And then with their knowledge, like with Akron's knowledge that nothing dangerous was happening, this was just the SI clearing out these people so they could have a new place to invent weapons to kill her kind. So yeah, she just is piecing together this very human life. It doesn't bother her what people think about the habits that they have, because I think it's very precious routine for them, a very it's almost ritualistic in its nature, especially when she sees the teenager, right, the teenager stuff. Akron thinks, oh, this is what must that have been like to be a teenager and experiencing this. And I think she thinks about, what was her coterie members like when they were teenagers, when they were human, when they got to experience very human things. And she finds that very precious. So yeah, she just tucks away these odds and ends, keeps them for herself.
What else? Doing anything?
Playing rock, paper, scissors with Roland.
So no one, you're just hanging around in the house, creeping around. Akron's rummaging. They're playing. Yeah.
Literally, since this is a house that has a family in it, I'd like to find hopefully both things. They're very simple. I figured they'd be in this house: a hair tie and a dark hoodie. Because
absolutely no problem.
Yeah, because my shirt is still a mesh shirt over what is basically a bra, and I'm very pale.
Akron probably helps you find those things.
Tie my hair back.
Barry will probably head down to the basement and see if he can find anything interesting down there.
Let's assume they have a basement. But...
Oh, you know what? If it's on a small little island or something like that, no, probably not.
We usually have attic spaces over basements.
Okay, maybe we'll go up into the attic and look.
There's Christmas decorations, but maybe you'll find a makeshift weapon like a solid pipe or something like that, if you'd so wish. Find a nice, very nice engraved kitchen knife. Top brand. Knifo. Sharp Industries.
Hey everyone! I found a Sharp Industries kitchen knife. I guess they must have got it as a wedding present or something, and just it was too good to cook with, so they kept it up here.
Hey, snazzy.
Sounds about right. It's where most wedding gifts end up. Stored away where no one cares about them.
I'm sure you could put it to good use, though, Barry. It would go very well with your aesthetic.
Sure thing, yeah.
Yeah, future, they certainly never saw for it.
Right, well, let's get on with it then. Would you lot like to go scouting first? Yeah.
I mean, our doll is around here somewhere. Presumably, she's doing something along them lines.
Oh, fuck. Let me open the door for them so they can actually go do that. Christ. I'll open
a door so they can not break off. You escape by opening
They've been
the door.
standing there by the door waiting.
Yeah, I'm just there.
Yeah, I don't know how any of this works, so.
There
Otherwise,
you
I'd have
go.
done it.
You start to make your leave. You are all distracted for but a moment as you feel a strange sensation jump through your body, as if you had a small fall suddenly, and each of you becomes separated in the instant you lose sight of each other, finding yourselves in a different room of the house. Slip within the attic space. You'd know a lost space on sight. The arched beams running either side of you, cardboard boxes stacked up, covered in years of dust. Various trinkets of families stored away are scattered around you. At last, though, you spot the trapdoor to take you down. You head towards it, catching sight of a full-length cracked mirror that reflects not yourself, but the visage of Sato. To your dismay, the reflection speaks out.
Well, seems I'm being a bit selfish right now, aren't I?
I'll go over and turn the mirror around and then open the trapdoor.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I'm climbing down.
The mirror
Trapdoor.
falls off.
Who said the trapdoor opened?
Yeah.
It's locked?
Yeah, the mirror also falls off of the wall as Sato basically steps out of it. He just leans against the wall. He's not coming towards you or anything. I know you don't want to see me right now. I know. Again, this is selfish. I wanted to tell you goodbye. Properly.
Bye.
Yeah, I know. Oh, goodness. That's it? That's all you have to say?
What do you want me to say?
Well, I can't tell you that, because then you're just going to say it.
Then don't ask me questions you don't want the answers to.
That is absolutely fair. Well then, I guess since this is how this is going, I can't say I was not expecting it, given everything, and I'm sure this is a awful time to do this, but with everything that is currently happening, I wanted to do this. Because I wanted to tell you that I finally figured it out. I was being awful. I was awful. And you did the right thing in the end. And I'm sorry that I jumped so quickly without even thinking about it. And I know you don't care anymore. I know you moved past it. I know this isn't changing anything for you. I get that. Again, like I said at the beginning, this is selfish and just for me. But it's the last time I'm going to be selfish. And he just kind of walks back over towards the mirror and like steps on it. Sorry I did this. Like this. And I'm sorry I made the decision I did. Because every day I do kind of blame myself. So I guess for the last time, goodbye. And I really am sorry. And if nothing else is said, he's just going to disappear into the mirror. Like
yeah,
it's
he's just
water.
kind of like, yeah, he's just like squat kind of next to the trap door, like one hand on it, just staring at you like, okay, Ministry of Defense, gotta go.
But climbing down the loft's ladder onto the landing, considering what just happened as you tuck the ladder away back into place, as Roland walks out from the master bedroom in front of you, himself and seemingly in thought, as moments ago, Spinning Table of Horrors logo. Roland, you find yourself in the house's master bedroom. A very large room. Walk-in closet, open with a handful of clothes pulled out across the threshold. The bed unmade, but still tidy. As you turn to leave, you see standing in the doorway threshold a short man. Brushes a blonde curl away from his familiar brown eyes. Those eyes you never thought you would see again. Your sire.
Roland would immediately just like take a step back, be like, is this you ghosts, neighbors downstairs kind of a thing? What's going on here?
He's like reaching out to you, not aggressively, very slowly, just sort of. I can't do the pose because you can't see me from the waist down because I'm only wearing stockings. That's not true. It's half a tub of yogurt. Just like trying to reach out to you, just gently, to go for your hand, kind of thing. Maybe I'm not really here. Maybe this is just something that's happening in your mind, and maybe I'm just a last vestige from within you now made manifest. Thanks to... And he's gesturing out the window. It's the burning red comet in the sky.
Well, I guess I shouldn't complain. I'll step forward and take his hand, and I'll like pull it up, and like it feels real, right? Like his hand, it feels solid in there. I'd like kiss.
Solid as any other hand you've ever held.
I would like kiss his hand, and I would say, I guess so, but whatever it is, it's pleasant. If the world is ending, I'm glad I was able to see you again.
And clasp his hand around yours as well, just like that. Tell me, Roland, tell me. Gehenna. What's it actually like? Are you out there, taking those now vacant territories and forging an empire for yourself?
No, if I'm honest, I think you would be quite disappointed in me. I pursued your killer for many years until it brought me to Oxford, where I lost the trail. And from there, I've been able to find hide nor hair, and I've fallen in with the coterie. I've bonded one of them. I was unaware I had a weakness for blood bonds, and I've been assisting them. No territories reclaimed, but I think what we're doing is good. We're trying to save what vestiges we can of the world. But I think, I don't know if the others would admit it, but I feel this way. I'm scared. I don't know what to expect. Is anything we do going to matter? What's the point of forging that empire if it's just going to crumble again?
He's clasping on tighter to you as you're talking, you know, he's worried. You can tell he's genuinely worried. Vengeance doesn't matter, Roland. You need to rule first. I thought I taught you that. I thought you understood that was the point.
Yes, but
you can find vengeance as the ruler. Power comes to you. The
You're
powerful
right.
find you.
All right. I don't know.
I'm right. That's why I was the top.
That's true. Oh, I missed you. I'm so glad to see you. I'll like pull him in for like a hug and like hold him really close. And I would
he's
say,
got
I
his
know.
hand on the back of your head and he's stroking. I assume that Roland has hair.
Yes, he does.
Doesn't matter, you know. Who cares about fucking hair?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But you're right. And I promise you that if I survive this, I will be the Ventru you created me to be. There's still time. Either it all ends now, none of it matters, or we can fix everything. I can rule, I can get my vengeance, and maybe, just maybe, we can find a way to bring you back. Really bring you back, assuming you're not already here. I don't know, but
there ain't no coming back.
We live in a world with so many possibilities. You can't say that. There's so much we don't know.
We're lucky to have this. If we even have this.
You're right.
Roland, if this is the end, I still want you to rule. I want you to be a ruler of a kingdom of ash if it need be. But you know, I need you to succeed for me. For us. Go do what I wanted to do. Live in the mountains. Check yourself out. If this is the end, it's going to be easier to just help yourself to something. Better that you be safe. Ride this out. And you could come out of this better than ever before.
What do I do in the meantime? Do I just flee? Do I fight?
Curry favor. If you can do what is ahead of you tonight, if you survive, you can do anything.
You're right. You're right. It is time I start acting more properly. I will do it for you and for me, and I will have that castle in the mountains that you wanted. I promise.
Think of it. The adventure we were supposed to have.
Yeah. Yes, you're right. I've been lost for so long. I don't know if this is real or fake, as I said, and I don't care. This is what I needed to hear. If I survive, I will be the man you wanted me to be, Leon.
I know you will. I know you can. I believe in you. I wouldn't have embraced you otherwise. You wouldn't have been my most prized possession otherwise.
Yeah. Good. Can we just stay here until you disappear or whatever is going to happen?
Don't know what's going to happen, but let's just enjoy this moment, like you say, in silence, and pretend it's not happening. Pretend it's just us again. Like our first night. I watched over you and you awoke with a fright, but I looked straight into your eyes and you looked straight into mine, and you knew everything was going to be all right.
I did. And I have that same feeling now. Just let me hold you. And I'll just like pull him even tighter as we just like stand there in silence.
Your attention is filled for a moment as you react to the sound of a metal ladder being used as you watch Slip descend down. Your sigh now gone as you walk forward to meet Slip, tucking the ladder away. From below you in the hallway, you hear the voice of Hatfield, calling out, "Boss? Babes?" It's my best Hatfield impression. As you ask Hatfield what happened, they explain that moments ago. I also need to quickly take a moment to just turn myself up, apparently. Hatfield. As you walk with the coterie, you too were distracted by the sound of a voice calling out your name. You turn to see Mithras, standing next to the gas fireplace in the house's living room. The clash of the modern tech next to Mithras, dressed in his old-fashioned regalia, complete with his cap, is somehow not the strangest thing you've seen recently. Hatfield. Let's
Yo.
talk. It's been a while.
I mean, it really hasn't. But yeah, let's talk.
Would you prefer to sit or stand?
I mean, Hatfield says, flopping down into a chair. It's all one to me.
I worry about your lack of focus.
Yeah?
You know what lies ahead of you, don't you?
I got some ideas.
Gehenna.
You know, I have noticed that. Red star in the
I want
sky.
to know. This plague, the prince, Gehenna. If we're to survive all of this, we must work together, Hatfield. Learn from each other. Unity.
You'll have noticed it's been a while since I last worked against you. Even though I do think your hat's
Indeed.
kind of stupid.
It's a good thing that fashion is unimportant for power.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Now.
sure, you know, once you're back, you can bring it back into fashion. I'm sure that's the least of our worries.
It is the least of our worries. Hatfield, what lies ahead? You need more than just brawn. You are a strong soldier, but you're not a warrior. What
And what
code
am
do
I?
you follow? You're a brute. You're a sledgehammer being wielded by someone who is blind, throwing it down an alleyway, smashing as much as they can in a china shop. You need direction and focus.
How
That's why
like a
you're
venture to
flailing
say.
wildly. You're flailing wildly, and look where it's got you. Look around you. Now is not the time to be flailing wildly. We need to work together. Pick a target. Move it out of our way. We'll have it work for us.
Target the needle. Objective, resolve the plague. I've been nothing but focused, buddy.
Then why
Don't
are
let
you
the grin
constantly
fool you.
spreading yourself around?
Am I? Am I doing that?
What have you done to further your agenda?
And keeping this coterie on track. What you talking about?
Keeping this coach on track. Herding cats, congratulations. What about something substantial? You overthrew the Ventru Primogen. What do you intend to do with the Ventru now? What do you intend to do with our flock?
One thing at a time, buddy. We're getting there, needle first, and then... I pick my battles, don't you worry. This is just step one.
I can help you. I can give you some knowledge.
What you pitching, huh? Because there's one thing I know about you, right? And that's... I mean... You wouldn't
fight
be
like
here
a
if I
wild
was...
bull trapped in a field of molasses whilst he's drowning with a cork up its ass.
You wouldn't be here if I was some yes-man flunky who fell over himself to do what you said.
Oh,
I know
you
that
have
much.
Power. You have power, Hatfield. That cannot be denied. You have brawn. You are nothing, though, but a brute. You need a code, focus, and skill. One of those I can give you. But I will not be able to communicate with you. Think of me as turning into an instinct. I will help guide your feet, your hands, your very body in combat. I will make you glide elegantly from one foe to the next, like a blur.
You can't see the look on my face, but the look is like, oh really? Okay. Like that's not vocalized, but the skeptical is not quite the entire flavor on Hatfield's expression at the moment, but it's definitely the overarching vibe.
Hatfield, how many armies have you led?
As of yet, none. But hey, if you can't hurt a handful of cats, what business do you have leading an army?
I was leading armies before Jesus Christ walked on this planet.
And now you're stuck in my brain.
I can show you skills and movements of soldiers that have long been forgotten. You think you know how to use a piece of wood as a lethal weapon? I can show you how to make it a lethal weapon for everyone in the entire room at once.
What I want to know is why.
Because I want to survive.
Oh, yeah. End of the world got you scared, huh?
I do not fear the end of the world. I have seen death more times than I care to share with you.
No stranger to Gehenna?
This is new.
Oh, okay. So you're in uncharted territory too, then. You know, I got a question, Mithras. Answer me this. What do you fight for?
Yes.
What do you fight for?
Purity.
Yeah? And what's that mean?
Perhaps you're one night here, bourgeois that are older or fancy themselves something of the intellectual talk of their great Carthage. An attempt at the first city, integrating with kindred living together. But of course it burned. What was our doing? Ourselves, the Ventru, Malkavians, and the Toreador. They were brutal. They worshipped demons. What I sought after that was, I suppose, something close to the Masquerade. You cannot own and possess power if you're out wantonly flaunting it. I ruled fairly, but I did not allow dissent. Protection. There was no needless killing. Kindred or kind? Kindred did not go hungry. Kind did not go hungry. They were not murdered in their sleep by our kind. Nor were our kind hunted down in the streets like monsters. Unless they broke the tradition, of course.
And that's the only reason I'm still here, Mithras.
Perhaps, if you allow me to take control of some of your movements, we might find a more reasonable understanding of each other. They say you don't know someone until you fight them. I say you don't know someone until you fight alongside them.
Either or. Can you do this and I still remain me?
Of course. You will remain conscious. You will remain intact. I will simply be like an instinct for you.
And you said this would make it so you don't talk to me no more. You do this, you're still gonna be you.
I will still be me. At least, what I think is me. I'm not sure I'm entirely myself these nights. Or perhaps you've given me new perspective.
It's the whole point, ain't it? It's what you
Indeed.
said to me once. You palling around in the head of a young upstart with new ideas and knowledge of how these modern knights work.
And it seems that I can return favor to you and help teach you some discipline to those muscles.
I'm just amazed you still think I lack it. You really been paying attention, buddy. You really been paying attention.
Yes. Last question before I give you a boost for the night.
There's just a sort of like looking around like, wait, are you asking the question or am I asking the question? I'm not saying it out loud because if that's the question, I don't want it to be the last one, but like that's Hatfield's like look right now.
It's you. He sat there, he's getting on his bathing suit, he's ready to jump into your ear and be like, right, let's go.
Yeah, there's fully the moment of like Hatfield waiting and then looking around and like, oh, me, okay. Really? If I got one question, one burning question, it's this. What's your take on this whole Gehenna thing? You ain't seen it before?
It is not the first time people have said it is the end of the world as we know it.
That red star in the sky?
That is new. It is said in the Book of Nod it would appear. It is said in the Book of Nod the thin blood would appear. It seems what was said in the Book of Nod is coming true.
And here's what I want to know. What about it?
The Book of Nod.
Nah, the end. What about it?
Nothing ever truly ends. Nothing ever truly begins. If there was Gehenna, then it would be the end of absolutely everything. What would be the point?
Well, after getting to know you, buddy, seems we're very like-minded.
Surprising, isn't it?
I mean, like I said, if you didn't have some points, I wouldn't have been putting up with this crap.
Then allow me to teach you some new things.
I'm ready and willing to learn, Hatfield says, cracking neck.
And he'll just sort of fade away slowly. You may, first of all, take note. Your brawl is 5. Your melee is 5. Your dex is 5. Your athletics is 4.
I mean, some of those things were already true, but okay.
Yeah, we'll leave it there then. You get 5 dots on blood sorcery.
What am I gonna do with that?
Whatever you fucking want. Generally, people assign them to powers and then use them.
Okay. I'll get back to you on that.
I knew you'd be pleased. Hatfield! You step out of the living room, calling out to the coterie. Slip and Roland catch your attention from the landing upstairs. As you're about to say what happened to you, the door on the opposite side of the pair upstairs opens, as Acheron confidently strides out, leaving the door behind her open. As she processes what happened, going over it in detail in her mind as she remembers. Spinning Table of Horrors logo. Thank you. Acheron steps out from the doorway opposite Hatfield and takes in the coterie before them. That's the wrong bit.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not. Chilled air behind them recedes. Oh, no. Yeah, well, fuck it. But chilled air recedes, leaving them with the memory of the confrontation moments before, when Acheron lost sight of the coterie for half a second, and was in another room of the house. Candles light themselves around you, but the air begins to chill. Despite the naked flames before you, you do not feel the roar of the beast, not even a stir. Your thoughts are interrupted by the sound of a man's voice. Standing before you is what appears to be a soldier, dressed in full armor and equipment. Though he bears no weapons, and judging from his posture, he appears to have significant injury, as he seems to be fighting his own body to remain upright. You hear the man eke out, Acheron.
Acheron tilts their head for a moment, looking them over before going to them. Yes, you called for me.
I'm here to make sure you honor our pact. Arm drops off.
And what pact would that be?
The seeds. Keep them with you.
Of course. They're with me now.
You are a child of change, also.
Yes, I am.
What is it you seek to change?
Everything. Because I can. The world.
He'll tilt his head and you'll hear cracks and crunches of bones as if they've popped and actually broken inside of his flesh. He can teach you the very fundamental elements of change. What change is. What it means to be a constant flux.
I would desire nothing more I find this confining, limited.
Got to twitch my voice.
Join me. This place is dying. Soon there will be nothing for creatures like you. Pledge yourself in service to me, and then you can change even your own fate.
And the fate of others, should I so choose? Could I change that as well?
You can change. You can become change.
Acheron thinks of her coterie mates in this moment. There's many a thing she'd change for all of them. She has a particular thought about a particular member and smiles and says, "This servitude that you require of me, what would you have me do?"
You pledge yourself in service to me. You learn from me. You become me. I become something else.
As all things are meant to.
As all things are meant to.
She smiles, and her eyes change so they look snake-like, then they look owl-like, then lion-like, and then back to Acheron's original eyes, which are these vibrant green and almost gold and yellow with these pupils that are very tiny. And there's a manic animalism in them. And for the briefest of moments, their whole form takes on their original form, who they were when they were mortal. And they put a hand out to shake this falling apart person's hand and says, "You have a deal."
What's left of this body will raise its hand really jerkily, and it's turning to ash and dust as it goes. But something remains, enough that you feel something cold wrap around your extended out arm, and you start to see a green, golden snake appear, wrapping itself around you. It's not like any snake you've seen before. It's incredibly large. Its mouth a gaping maw filled with needle-like teeth, and strangely a frill along its head. Don't panic. It just continues to wrap itself around you, until finally wrapping itself around your torso. And then you feel a burning sensation. It's only unpleasant for a brief second. But then, when you look down again, you see you have the snake now tattooed around your chest, back, and legs, a sign that you have sealed the pact.
Acheron smiles again, and their body and face goes through almost like a kaleidoscope of change, going from male to female to perhaps something more fluid than that, to even something that is like manifestation of elements and sort of divine and infernal, this kind of just myriad of creation, and then settles back on the form that the coterie would be familiar with. We'll proceed to go.
You step out of the room onto the landing, and you find yourself. Oh God! Fuck it, Ebony. Bollocks. I'm all out of order.
Okay.
Ebony! You find yourself suddenly in the back of the house after losing sight of the coterie. And seeing Mother Superior at the kitchen table, drinking a hot cup of tea, and still dressed in her usual unique take on the habit. Before you can even decide how to react, Mother Superior stands. Well, are you going to sit, or would you like a few more minutes to see if your jaw would actually hit the floor?
You know what? Fuck it. Fine. And Ebony will go and sit down across from Mother Superior.
And she'll sit down as well. Good. Tea? Oh, wait, yes, that's probably not a good idea. And she's pouring out herself this cup of tea in really old-fashioned, like, you know, the kind of flowery, horrible teacups that people have that you never see on sale, but everyone has for some reason. Well, aren't you going to ask?
What? Why you're here? Why you're drinking tea?
Yeah.
Why you're a bitch? There's a lot of things I could ask.
Yeah.
All right, Mother. Let's go with easy. Why are you here?
Well, I'm either what's left after you ate me, a manifestation caused by Gehenna, or you've eaten another junkie. But it doesn't matter. We have this time now. And there is something very important I have to tell you. You sit there sipping on her tea. She's let out the bait.
Even in death, you do not leave my mind.
How do you think it works for me? I just wanted to move on.
You want to move on? You're the one who almost took my mind when I ate you, even though you deserved it.
Can't blame a girl for trying.
I can't. You raised me to be just like you. Which means uncomfortably I do think like you. Although maybe a little less cruel. Although given how my mind has been changing, that might be... It doesn't fucking matter. What do you have to tell me?
She's just there looking at tea, and she's just... that corner of her eye flicks towards you. I'm proud of you.
You...
Don't make me say it again. I knew when after I embraced you, it would be you or me. You fought to live. You weren't about to yield.
I think Ebony stands and she just slams her hands on the table. You don't get to do that now. You don't get to tell me you're proud of me after I ate you.
You were a good little puppy for a while. But your ambition was too great. I tried to hold you back, for your own good as well as mine. I didn't have to confront you and have to start again with a whole new child. Effort. Besides, it's so hard to find someone with just the right cheekbones, you know?
Oh, God, I don't want to hear this. Years. You could have just let me fucking die in that hospital years ago. I could have not suffered for so long. Unable to move or get up. I want to hear about some fucking choice. I didn't have a choice, and you know I didn't. You know I didn't have a choice. There was no choice.
I had hoped.
There was only hell.
And I gave you a new option.
No, you didn't. And you will never convince me that you gave me a new fucking option. You set up everything, so it was my only option. Either it was that, or you would leave me to suffer forever.
It's what the Lord had intended for you.
Oh, I don't want to hear about the Lord. Your twisted version of that damn book that you made me read so many fucking times means nothing.
Try to do something nice for your child when you're dead, and what do? Throw it back in your face. I had hoped you might find power yourself, and then I could rule through you. But you somehow didn't break. No matter what I did to you, you seized power from me. That is what we are entitled to.
I seized power in spite of you. In spite of the fact
Is that
that
what you think?
Yes! Yes, I do! Because everything you did was to tear me down because you were mad that I was getting better. That I was feeling better.
Maybe.
Don't you maybe me, not now. God damn it.
I had hoped we could rule as child and sire, but your ambition was just too great, wasn't it? I knew it would be you or me. And I didn't think you had it in you. I guess you do now.
I think Ebony stalks around the table, like just storming towards Mother Superior, and just grabs her by the front of her blouse. If I had had another chance to do what I did, I want you to know. Even if I threw it up, even if I got sick, I wish I could have ripped your throat out myself. Do you know that? Do you know what you did to me? Don't act high and mighty. Do not act like you are some kind of fucking queen, because you never deserved it. After what you taught me, what I read, what I understand, you never deserved to be Ventrue. You didn't even deserve to be Kindred. You were a selfish piece of shit who couldn't understand how to rule anything. That's why you lost. That's why I'm here and you're not. And you didn't teach me that. If anything, the people who taught me that are the coterie I sit with now.
And how much longer are you going to be sitting with them? She's, looking to the window, up in the sky at Wormwood.
I am going to sit with them for as long as I can. Till I am a danger to them, and then I am going to leave. Because I have decency. Unlike you.
Decency. Don't worry. You'll lose that after a century.
And when I do, I pray that Hatfield lives up to their end of the deal and removes me from existence.
You still have that naivety, don't you? You think you're going to stay like this forever. 50 years' time, you're not going to care about Hatfield. Hatfield probably won't even care about you. You'll get eaten. We'll eat Hatfield, or some other thing will come along. Look what happened to your dear old sire. It is the way of things for our kind. You think you'll break the cycle? I thought I would break the cycle. You think I came into this unlife like this? No, I was formed. You have to react to society around you. You have to grab power. And I've given you the best foundation. So, Ebony, when you go out there and you fight what could be our greatest enemy, you make sure that every kindred knows your name. Because I want you to be as powerful and as well known as possible. Because every night you will awaken and you'll know that you are there because of me. And then when you embrace someone, you will be worried and looking constantly behind your back.
You want to know something?
That is your existence.
No. No. Because I will never embrace someone. Ever. I will fight this bullshit for the rest of my existence. I don't care how much humanity I lose. I don't care how much of a monster I become. I will never embrace someone. And I'm going to hold on, hoping that unlike what you showed, that love is possible. That's the only fucking thing I've got now, is the love, the care of others around me. Maybe if that does fall through, maybe I'll turn into you. But then those I love right now will hopefully have decency and will remove a monster. I don't want to be you. I will never be you. I stole the bits and pieces I wanted. I can never run from the fact that the only reason I exist is you, but I am not staying, keeping going because of you. I want you to know that before you move on, that you are less than nothing to me. You are nothing but a shackle that is gone.
Mother Superior laughs boisterously, throwing her head back as she does so. Her laugh gets louder and louder as it pierces your ears, causing you to revile in mild pain. When it stops, leaving you alone in the kitchen, for a moment to consider what just happened, the silence is broken, as you hear Hatfield shouting "babes," as you walk towards the sound of Hatfield's voice, towards the front of the house, where you see Hatfield looking up the landing with Slip, Roland, Ardala, who will do in a minute, as you close in, you can see Acheron steps out from the doorway opposite Hatfield and takes in the coterie before them, the chilled air behind them. I've done that, bollocks. Put me out of fucking order and I get all the tears. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm just such a mess right now, and it's really warm, and I can't deal with it. Oh, God. Why do I do this to myself? So, yeah, it's Ardala. Hearing. Okay, we're going to have to go here. Hatfield, you step out of the living room, calling out to the coterie. Slip and Roland catch your attention from the landing upstairs, and as you're about to say what happened to you, a door on the opposite side of the pair. I fucked my life. Upstairs.
Hey,
opens...
boss, babes, where you at?
Thanks. As Ardala confidently strides Out, leaving the door behind her open as she processes what happened, going over it in detail in her mind as she remembers. Hearing not with her ears, but as if it were in her mind itself, as if it were her sire. You spin, your training kicking in as you unsheathe your sword and block the silver blade that clangs with yours as you look upon the scourge, finding yourself back in the training room, the scourge you used when time allowed.
You're not real.
Just an image of the blade clanging against yours, the feel of a physical blade pushing against yours. You'd know how much pressure. You are so familiar with fighting the Scourge. If this isn't real, if this is a copy, it's absolutely perfect.
I talked to him in our cipher language, moving forward.
Yeah, and it will be, it will respond as such.
No, I'm just telling you that, like, once,
Yeah.
like, I feel that, like, I'm like, there is literally only one way. Like, nobody outside of our little, like, Oxford, like, Banu Hakim, like, group who would know what the fuck this is.
It's only available in Banu Hakim's serial, the little ring decoder.
Yeah, it's like we made it up, and it's like our thing, and how is it possible? I thought you were dead.
You'll just see an image of Wormwood, Gehenna, the Scourge fighting endlessly against Thin Bloods and Anarchs, but always returning to a thought of you.
Did you know that they were going to lock me up? Or try? And I smile, I kind of like smirk.
You'll feel a sense of shame, not yours, but wash over you from the Scourge. You don't need to hear a direct answer. Just that is enough. But then, you will put a brief image of a court in your mind. You see yourself as the judge, each member of the jury, and a feeling of pride.
I lash out at him with my sword.
Dex melee. Sticking with it? I mean,
Yeah,
I
no,
assume
I'm
not,
literally just like angry, and I'm taking my anger out on whatever this is.
Yeah. You thrust, you parry, you riposte. To anyone else, they might be very elegant moves, but the Scourge is easily able to counteract each and every one. He finally grabs you by the wrist, throws you across the room. And just a reminder to you that you should be focused and not distracted during combat. A brief moment of one of your first nights after embrace, dueling with the Scourge, and you're tripping over your own feet most of the time. He doesn't even need to hit you with his sword. You're your own worst enemy at that point. Planing it around like you could pee 24 inches in the air!
I look at him with despise and anger. Why did you do
You
that?
get you'll get the image of the court once more.
I
You'll
don't
see the
care
scourge.
about the court. Don't you see? Don't you see that this is all a lie? That we've been indoctrinated with the what? Lies. Father, lies.
Image
For
of the
what?
statue of justice on fire.
The justice of a corrupt society that is rotting from within. That's what we were learned to serve.
Crumbling white tower. Pieces of white mortar dropping from the top. You look down at the bottom and you see various riffraff pulling away the foundational stones at the same time.
Is that
And you
what
just
you
see
want
the
me to do?
scourge on his own, picking up these rocks and trying to put them back.
Fuck that. Putting back what? A flawed system? No. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to eliminate every trace of it and make a new thing.
Setting sun, and an image of you riding on a horse bareback.
I wish you could have seen the truth before you left. Before you decided to sacrifice yourself to a cause that has no meaning.
You see an image of the scourge, 20 foot tall. You see an image of the rest of your coterie, their normal height, running backwards. Him in between them, a very large rock rolling towards you.
Fine. I will carry the good lessons that you taught me as long as I am standing. And believe me, I will stand until the end. Because that's what you taught me. I will not give up. Ever.
An image of you, your sword held, both hands. Sun coming up behind you as you burn, standing proudly, tall, with strength.
We'll see you soon.
He'll unsheath his sword, lay it out on two hands, and offer it to you.
Take it. I'll take it.
The armor that usually adorns the scourge falls to the ground, piece by piece, revealing it is empty inside. You also close your eyes for a moment, looking at the remains of your sire, and it is just broken by the sounds of Roland, Slip, Acheron, Barry, and everyone else shouting out from the landing outside as you step to join them. What would you all like to talk about?
Is the
Oh, and your sword has been replaced with the Scourge's sword.
is the armor still there? Or
No.
it's gone?
Correct.
I have a question, ST. Other than the tattoo, is there any other evidence on me?
Nope. Not this week.
Okay.
Don't worry, you'll like what's coming for next week.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. Akron looks to see the others and says, "Are you ready?"
Yeah. As ready as I'll ever be. I like look around the room and get the
I think
general.
we're missing Barry.
Are we missing Barry?
Barry's in there,
Barry's with us.
as long as he's stroking his beard.
Akron will go up to Ardala, pull out a handkerchief, and like make the motion like they're going to wipe the tears from their face, but gives the briefest pause to allow for Ardala to essentially give them, the okay for them to do so, or if they'd like to just take the handkerchief themselves.
By the way, anyone at Hunger 5 or 4?
No.
Good.
We were good. We ate before we arrived.
Yes. So yeah, if it's okay with Ardala, Akron will wipe the tears from their eyes. Not make a comment about it, won't, do a big draw to it, just simply wipe it away. Probably catch sight of the sword, the new sword.
Yeah, I'm like literally like looking at it like in my hand.
Hatfield's got the mildly vacant expression of somebody downloading a whole lot of new information all of a sudden.
Akron will look at Ardala and say, "Change isn't a bad thing."
Barry will kind of like looking back and forth to people. When did you guys like find a supermarket or a mall or something? You got a sword, you got a tattoo. What's going on?
You can't see my tattoo. I have an
it's
outfit
covered?
that's hiding.
Okay,
Yeah. I got clothes that are hiding it. You can't see it.
I'm just crying.
No, but you're right. People have come back with various items. Yeah.
Or just looking
Can I just say,
mildly
I'm so
concussed.
sorry. I've been holding it in. I'm so sorry, everyone. I am so sorry if I hurt you. I'm so sorry.
Oh no!
Excuse
No, that was
me?
awesome.
We're gonna beat you.
that
within
was
an inch
great.
of your
Yeah.
life.
That was eating away inside of me. I'm sorry. I should have apologized to all of you sooner. I'm sorry.
I told you he would do it.
He was gonna do it.
Shiv, you apologized
tried.
for
I
us
really
before
tried,
we
but it
even
hurt.
sat down. I am going to slap you with this fish. You're fine and we love you.
Sorry for giving you an enjoyable experience.
Oh right! Oh my God! Imagine.
I know.
That's what you said last night, but you didn't leave the money on the table either.
Will
You think I pay you?
I had a 2-for-1.
We'll crazy. We'll grab Ardala's not the sword, but like Ardala's like her wrists. So that she's like, rather than just holding it this way, she's like holding it with both.
Yeah, I'm gonna just switch my gaze to you, like smirking ever so slightly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I don't fear change. I welcome it.
Good. Then we face it together. Right. Well, it is now or never.
What it seems like. I'm ready.
Oh yeah.
I have a piece I didn't think I would have going into this. And I'm ready. More ready than I ever have been. I like grip the railing.
Barry, please don't eat any drywall.
I mean, I make no promises, honestly. I'm ready for the end and for whatever happens next.
That was one time, and everyone told me that if I believe I can do it, I can do it because we were in some fantasy world, okay?
I mean, yeah, no, I was egging you on. I put you up to it, Barry, and I am not gonna apologize for that, honestly. No, it was really fun.
If you recall, Barry, I told you not to eat the fucking wool.
Yes, the others did, but I was egging you on, and again, I would and will do it again. It was really funny, and you never know, it might work next time.
I think Acheron sort of not grabs Roland by the chin, but more so like does that thing where like sort of lifts his chin with her finger and is looking into his eyes. What do you think I see there?
You would see a lot. First of all, he kind of has like a grin that he almost seems like he's trying to hide. And then in his eyes, you see this like animation that you haven't seen before, whereas before it's kind of been like placid. You see like a spark of almost defiance, as it were, as he like looks down at you.
She smiles broadly and says, "Ah, there he is. Glad to finally meet you."
I guess you could say it that way. This has been a rather enlightening experience. I wasn't expecting the world ending to be so cathartic.
Hey.
Cathartic, upsetting, violent, a lot of things.
But I
She
am
just,
ready.
yeah,
And I know what I need to do.
I think she's, there's definitely this like radiating of pride that Acheron has, because with her own beliefs in being Bahari, it's not her job to teach you how to find your power. It's something you have to find yourself, and to see that you found it, that's where that pride comes from. And there's no despite the bond, it's this thing of like two people understanding like that they are their own people, and that this is simply a connection they have. So yeah, I think like when you look in Acheron's eyes, that is what you see, is this like, I am not stripping you of your identity, I'm glad you found it, and now we can truly connect. And then she will turn to the rest of the coterie and say, right, well, let's go.
Cracked neck to the side, standing just that little bit straighter, the body language just ever so slightly more Mithrian than 5 minutes ago.
The experience of a king.
Walking towards the door, and including Hatfield, who walks a bit more Mithraean.
Well, there's a walk kings have.
You can walk like an Egyptian. You can walk like a Mithraean.
Straight spine,
like a
striding
Roman?
ahead, less slouchy.
I want to say
it's probably going to take about 20, 30, let's face it, 60 minutes to get out that door. It's really stiff. So how about we have a bit of a break while we do that Softonomicon? Hit it!
My dog just got into the trash.
We're meant to do a fucking freeze frame! I mean, I've been told that. So I heard the most incredible, polite, apparently gentlemanly pickup line, and I'm going to demonstrate it for you now, and you will witness this ultimate power as I demonstrate on Fenice.
I'm jealous already.
Hello there. I'd very much like to cook you breakfast.
That's not a bad one, though.
I was gonna say that's good though.
That's
that
pretty
one
good.
before.
That's
Well,
kinda nice,
decent.
though.
Like this,
That's
look
kind of
like-
nice.
Well,
Like, it
All
doesn't.
right.
Like,
but my boyfriend's going to be doing something else.
He can come too. How you doing? You like my vibe?
hey, yo!
You look horrified. That's true. That's true. It's the face. It's the face. It just does that effect. I've been confused for Jesus many times. I'm walking down the street, right? Someone sees me and they go, Jesus Christ!
Stop.
Son of a.
I've got this
It's
fixed,
the stigmata.
right?
Hey y'all, are we we're
Factory.
how we play some of this vampire sex game over here, right?
Shut the fuck up.
This vampire
about-
breakfast game.
How about y'all, y'all
Damn.
then there vampires start being vampires?
I'm always a
Anyway.
You can tell I'm getting to the Hatfield mindset again because my first thought was, you can't tell me what to do.
Weave through the darkened village, outside of the city and some distance from even a main road. You remain in the many shadows, just in case, until you find the entrance to the facility. As you move, is there anything you would like to talk about?
Oh, so we just gonna go in through the front door?
Barry, where'd that accent come from?
Oh, sorry. So we're just gonna go in through the front door.
I don't know. Give us a minute. I am going to do. I have my As the Beast going.
Mhm.
And I'm going to do a wits and awareness because I'm aware that there's like stuff.
You clever person. Please roll
Yeah.
wits and awareness.
Okay, thank you so much.
Oh, bugger.
It's fine. I will do a willpower reroll. Okay, a 3.
Oh, bugger.
Is it not enough?
It's not enough. I
Um,
mean, you can see off in the distance in this village that there's a very far away, quite far on the outskirts. It's a good walk away. Is where you're going for a set of tin sheds, huge tin sheds, and just empty fields behind them.
Okay.
You're
I
unsure
will-
about the movement of the shadows that you can see, if that is just the sway of the trees or something else.
All right, then I will whisper because I know that Ardala's invisible now.
Not anymore.
Oh, I
can
assumed that
be.
you would have
You
popped
can be.
invisibility
You played it
before
under
we
the-
left.
Okay, bet.
Yeah.
I'm
So
invisible
yeah.
then, yeah. I'm just
Yeah, I'm
tiptoeing
assuming.
around.
Yes.
Like a cat.
And
I'm invisible.
So essentially, to her, knowing she'll be able to hear me and to sleep, I will say, "Do you want to do a very quick look around, see what we might be coming up against?"
I go.
I'm
over to
assuming
her.
she's already gone.
Go-
Oh, okay.
I'll go over to you and just. No, I'm not. I can't blow, but I'm gonna hiss. I'm gonna be like.
Are you flirting with me, Ardala? This is not the time. Wait till after. Wait till after.
It's. I'm already gone. Like I literally hissed at you as I was moving.
Amazing.
What's awareness? You didn't tell me you were doing that, Barry, goddammit.
I am looking around. Do I need to do wits and awareness? Can I add my
Yes, please.
aspects?
What was
Yes.
that?
My ass box.
Huh?
We came back from break. Stupid.
I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't know.
They've
Yeah,
been
you can make your aspects
refueled
roll
during the
meow.
break. Unfortunately, it was a little too much sugar.
I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
Jesus. But
I
it's
know
really
it's very
helped.
serious. Hey.
How is
Hey.
it the beast?
I don't know. I don't
Like-
Because
know.
if it was a really difficult task, like a difficulty 8 task, and you fail, then it'd be a bestial failure. But it's a weird mix of a critical hit with a beast, which Anyway, this is fine because you are able to see that there is a very large army truck coming this way.
Oh shit.
In the hole.
So you gonna let us know, or are you gonna? What's the vibe?
You are
that though.
you're quite relaxed for time.
You know,
No,
I'm
it is
I'm
well on
chilling.
its way.
I see it, and then it come back, and I'm like whispering, like very very low, so I don't unobfuscate myself.
Mm-hmm.
I will tell you that there is a huge ass fucking army truck coming towards us. Yep.
Okay. Very quickly, for you, ST. I'm assuming we're still in the village part. So there's like places to hide and to go. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I will whisper to the others very quickly. Car coming, hide. And I am going to meld into the fucking floor. I can't do that yet. But I do can I do that? If you'll let me, I'll fucking swoop into the earth.
Only if you've got the power, otherwise you're gonna
I
hate the roll to
don't.
hide. Oh,
I don't.
you might be alright for the roll to hide actually. If you want to hide,
I go into the shadows, yes.
wits and survival or wits and streetwise.
Oh, I'm good at those.
You said streetwise?
Wits and survival.
Wits and survival or wits and streetwise.
Okay, I'm gonna rouse
If you
the
wish
blood.
to hide, you don't have to hide if you don't want to.
I'm
Okay,
hiding.
you Barry, I know what you like.
Yeah, I'll say Hatfield's got that certain grin. But I'll make the roll.
I'll just obfuscate if I can.
Yeah, there's enough time for you to obfuscate. That's just a rouse check.
So if I just like dove into a ditch, I'm small, right? Like that should be easy.
Well, they
Well,
probably
the
have.
dice tell us if it is easy or not.
Okay.
Acheron with a messy crit.
When I get shot,
Sticking with it?
everyone keep going. I believe in you.
Oh, don't you worry. Wow, maybe you should be worried.
With my messy crit, can we say that I grab her by the back of the neck and bring her into my hiding space and just cover her with myself?
Do that with a messy crit.
I'm asking you.
Get numb to
I mean,
Is
it's
that-
gonna be messy.
I mean, I would let it, but I don't think you'll like it.
I mean, bro, let's get intimate. Come here.
I would.
Come by.
I would not advise
I don't mind
doing
cuddling
that.
with that.
I wouldn't stop you, but I'm advising you that is probably an ill idea with a messy crit.
Yeah, it could get very messy. Seeing how hard of a time we have riding in a car together.
Hey.
Oh, do I need to do stealth check?
You're
invisible. Both you and Slip are fucking.
Either way, Hatfield just arms crossed, leaning against a shadowed wall, just grinning.
I would let you, even though this is wildly inappropriate and totally out of the rules, but I would let you retroactively say you've split your pool. So you've got 2 pools with 3 successes, which you can use to hide yourself and hide Ebony.
And hide your wife.
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
That's wild.
Kids.
That's wild for you to say right now. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I need to stop. I'm gonna just mute my.
Though. Fucking hilarious.
Right, you see, let me split my pool to hide
And I will
myself
let
and
you
hide
choose who has the messy, you or Ebony. And if you say Ebony, I'll be so glad.
Stop it. No, I'm not going to do that to Ebony. I'm kidding. No, give it to
Come
me. It'll
on,
be funny.
Shiver. Come on, Shiver.
I mean, it would be funny. I
Come
don't
on.
want you to do it, but it would be funny.
No, how about this? So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna split the pool, and then I'll take the messy. But I will essentially like have go into a hiding space, and then see that Ebony is having a little bit of a struggle. And I will just grab her by the back of the neck and essentially toss her into a space that would be probably where I was headed. That would hide her, and then I will hide. And then that second of being a little late, that's where the messy will happen. Is that good, Shiv? Do you like that? Yeah, I figured you would. I thought so.
I'm just wondering what your lowest pool might be at this exact moment in time to make you roll.
You fucking cretin.
As you are dragging Ebony back, the scruff of her neck, the beast is inside of you screaming. This thing could be yours. It should be yours. Nice little nightingale toy. Tempting. Tempting. I'd like you to roll willpower for me, please.
Okay. Well.
And, Ebony, I'd like you to roll strength and brawl, please.
Okay. Why you gotta do this to me?
I get the feeling that Akron's gonna like this more than they should.
Me?
Watching
Never.
over here in residual blood bond.
Never, not me.
Hey, look at that.
I'm an
a pool of one.
I'm an angel. I'm an angel. I've never done a
absolute
wrong thing in my life.
An angel. You are an angel of mercy, and this wayward bird needs your tender care. Only care that you can provide. This is, after all, your coterie, your little birdie. Throw your wrist between her lips, piercing your veins upon her fangs, and let your vitae drip straight down her throat.
Motherfuck.
Ebony. Decrease your hunger by 1, but do not go below 1.
I'm at 0. What do you want from me?
Acheron. Well, then you're fine. Acheron, increase your hunger by 1. And Ebony, you have a level 1 blood bond to Acheron.
I won't forget this, Shiver.
So, the way that
No, you won't. It's a fucking blood bond.
The way that it
snout,
looks.
though.
Hey.
It's 2, correct?
What happened?
Huh?
Is your blood potency 2?
Mine?
Acheron? Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely fine. I thought it was 2, yeah.
So, words. The way that it looks is like Acheron sees the headlights of the car and sees Ebony struggling.
With that. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, grabs Ebony by like the back of the neck in like this like hurried movement, and then realizes they're not going to be able to get to their original hiding space in time, and so instead backs up into absolute shadow. And when they do, they like cover their mouth, and that's how the wrist thing basically happens. If they like overcompensate, their wrist gets into mouth, and they're holding them up against the a building in the darkness. Feels the sting of the bite and realizes like, oh, well, things happen, accidents happen. They get a little weird sometimes. And then I think there's just like the softest chuckle from Acheron. They said, don't worry, you can get me back if you'd like. I did the same to Roland.
I'm not going to talk about this right now. We'll talk about this later if we survive. I swear to fucking God.
think there's just, I don't know, like the softest little giggle that comes from Acheron, just this little delighted sadist that makes itself present in that moment.
I'm just gonna say I don't think I can perceive this from my spot because y'all are like, we're all hiding. But when Hatfield finds out about this, if we're not actively in conflict for our unlives at that moment, there will be words exchanged.
Sure. I expect so. Yeah, so we're just in the dark, just hiding, with Acheron holding Ebony gently, just so lovingly and gently.
Roland there thinking like, is this three-way? Are we fucking now, or is it just what's the deal?
No,
with
I'm
this
all like, is
thing
this all
here?
part of a plan? Yeah, especially because me and Ebony have kind of been getting
do you have-
closer recently.
Do you have Eyes of the Beast?
Yeah, I don't know whether
I do have
see,
Eyes of the Beast. I would,
Yeah.
If I was
Yeah.
within proximity, I'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think Acheron.
But based
will look
upon the
over
posture, I may not have known because it looks like you may have just been holding.
Well,
her, so.
here it might give it away, but
for sake of not fury frenzying right now, I do not see this.
Acheron looks at Roland and winks at him.
Okay, then yeah. Just kind of like shakes his head and eyes the truck, doing his best to not be seen.
You gotta have fun.
Truck
It's the end of the world.
Totally. At
Truck
least,
comes
yeah.
to a halt nearby. Sorry.
No, you're good.
You watch the soldiers disperse from the back of the truck. Several of them wander back the way you came into the village, as the rest stay near the truck, searching nearby. Oh, 2. Yeah, let's make it interesting. I'm going to reroll 3 of those, because there's a potential crit there.
Let's see what happens.
Oh, why though?
Thank you. Alright, I'm done
Amazing.
for the night. Have your own fun. I won. See you later. 4, 5, 6. 6. So, oh no. Oh, after you split that fucking pool, if you hadn't split that pool, you would have been safe, Acheron. But it looks like everyone, except those who are under obfuscate, of course, have been seen.
Hatfield waves.
Well, I certainly tried.
I'm about to tell a man to
You
shoot himself.
really did valiantly try.
I did.
And the soldiers begin to all encroach you, guns aimed directly at you.
Grinning.
One of them steps out and says, "This is a restricted area. You're trespassing on Ministry of Defense land. Identify yourselves now."
Hold on.
I was so
Hold
tempted
on.
to do.
I look to the talkers.
I got this.
I just need to know how far away are they from us at this given moment. I just need to know.
They're
far away.
fairly close. Like
Okay.
they are spread out in various tactics. They're not risking too many people being in too close proximity, but there's like at least 2 soldiers on each of you, kind of.
Okay. So my only thing is before, because I probably can feel Ebony kind of getting ready to move forward to speak, which I will let her in a moment. But I am gonna like hold on to her for a second because I know that Ardala and Slip are obfuscated, and I want to see what they do first. You know what I'm saying? Like,
how
'Cause they have the
strong
advantage
is your
there.
obfuscate? Slip? What level is your obfuscate?
3.
Okay. Can I roll to see if I can see him with Auspex? My Auspex is at 3, so I should be able to if I beat his roll with sense the unseen. I believe you can do like a counter roll. I don't remember what is it.
He needs
but
to roll. I think it comes under the system sheet, so you should have a roll for it on your sheet, I believe. Slip. You don't normally roll for obfuscate, so the roll that you should have should be the defense roll. Hopefully.
Wits versus wits, but plus obfuscate. So it's wits.
Obfuscate?
Yeah, it would be wits plus aspects for me, and then for him it's
What's obfuscate?
Oh, nice. Okay.
I don't know if that's going to serve you well in this role or not.
Again, like Ebony, I want you to do your thing. They have the element of surprise.
Yeah.
One way or the other, Hatfield, that grin, the tongue running over the teeth, spring loaded. If nobody does anything in the next, instant, I got
yeah.
too many new toys to try out.
Barry
I'm
is
gonna
going
leave
to...
it. I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna re-roll. I'm gonna keep my willpower for. I just wanted to see if we can, like, if I could eyeball him and like have, some
Silent
sort
conversation.
Of, like, at least
wouldn't be
like know where he is. But it's
Remember,
Yeah.
we all have earpieces, so you.
no, I
can talk.
understand, but
Oh, you can't because of the. Okay,
I could
If you
whisper, but
You do more than a whisper, and at that point, it's in our
Yeah.
ear, so it's like,
No, okay.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay.
All right. I
So-
don't know what I'm about to do is gonna get me shot or not.
If they try, I'm right here.
That's true. Oh, fucking Jesus Christ. All right. I'm regretting
Barry.
I'm regretting this.
Toughness.
Right. Barry, everyone, before you roll, please tell me that you're going to roll and what you're rolling for, so I am aware of what you're doing. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Please stop just throwing dice.
No. It's
You're
fine.
crazy, kids.
I'm waiting
Alright.
my turn.
Right
Okay,
on the edge out here. Oh, this fucking one making blood bonds with fucking everyone.
Gonna-
Jesus. Well, with everything.
I'm gonna pull the zipper on the jacket and make sure it's open. And then I'm going to walk forward with my hands up and just Oh my god, I'm so sorry. We didn't know. I thought this would be a funny video. I didn't mean to come into an area I was supposed to be in.
Charisma, persuasion, or manipulation, subterfuge, whichever you prefer in this instance, I think, will work.
Could it be manipulation and persuasion?
Absolutely.
Alright, bet.
Let me know what you get, Crichton.
I'm actually going to reroll 3 of those because this is a dangerous game I'm playing right now.
Story never.
6 out of it. I got 6.
Will do.
That's right.
God, he'll just lower his weapon. The rest of them have still got their weapons trained on you, and he just lets out this sigh. Another one. Right. We'll process you back at the barracks. You and your little friends here. You're old enough to know better.
I'm so sorry. I really thought it'd be a good video, but then I lost my phone, and now everything kind of went wrong, and I'm really sorry.
You really thought this was the best time to go exploring near a military base?
I don't know.
Do you not smell the fucking petrol in the air from the fires? Or that one, possibly.
Okay, look.
Grinning!
Look, like, my
Is
followers...
that actually what you're going to do?
Can this man see the grin?
Well, hang on, Hatfield, is that actually going to be your response?
Oh no, just Hatfield is standing there just grinning. Has been this whole time, like.
Oh
no.
Okay.
Just standing there, just grinning.
Look, my followers expect certain things from me, and danger
Look,
kind of makes good videos.
We've heard it. We've had people who think they can just drive through here now as if this is a byway or something like that, and no.
In the shadows, while the attention is like primarily focused on Ebony, I'm going to activate my bone blades, which is a rouse check.
Mm-hmm.
Just imagine Hatfield just still standing exactly where I was when I quote-unquote hid. Arms crossed, grinning, has not moved a muscle, but probably radiating menace.
Hey, ST.
All right. Yeah.
I'm at 4 hunger now.
Oh, damn.
Just thought you'd want to know.
Oh, yeah, I do. And these bone blades are coming out right here, right now?
I have my, jacket on, so they come out, but they're like hidden in the jacket.
Gotcha, right. I was wondering what was going on here, but I was going with it.
Yeah. It's just like a slow. They begin to like pull out of the flesh.
I'm with you.
And I'm keeping my eyes on the people. But I am at 4 hunger now. So if shit pops off, Mama's gonna eat. Is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, yeah, I'm waiting for the cue. I'm waiting for the cue at this point.
I also am like making my way downtown, right behind these motherfuckers.
This
just in case I need to fucking
soon.
kill them.
The Table of Horrors shit album.
This is supposed to
Not
be a
available in
very
stores.
serious, scary moment, and we're being absolute clown shoes right
I
now.
am so sorry.
Bro.
So I'm just gonna mute myself.
Let me tell you.
You wait until we do the Christmas album. I bought these gifts for you. They're up in my bum.
I'm gonna fight you.
Bum.
Bro, I want you
wow,
to know
the laugh stopped
while
there,
we're
didn't they? Apparently, shoving things up your bum is the limit.
while we're gonna go whatever we're gonna do, I'm gonna look back at everybody, and there's gonna be a look on my face of this silent. I don't know how or who could understand this, but that silent request of fight or go, because I have an option here where he sees me. I got terminal decree. I could make this man work for me.
You do what you gonna do.
Yeah, Heike,
We're here as backup.
All right, how many?
Right now, I'm
gonna
just waiting
activate
for shit.
toughness upon seeing
Okay.
that face.
Literally
Alright,
standing
so-
behind you, radiating menace. I am
Menace,
like
horrid form. 2 people are hidden. Shiv, I want an exact count. How many soldiers have I seen? Because I know some walked away. I want an active head count.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking over here, and Veneti's doing that face, and you're asking me to do fucking counting?
Shut the fuck up and do counting. Be an adult. Do some counting.
there's
Do your math homework.
What I do? What I do?
Not you.
Don't worry.
Shiver, not you.
It'd be about 15 that you can see.
You know what? Before things pop off, I think I am also going to rouse to activate toughness.
Okay.
There's 15, you said?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna fight.
Yeah, I'm gonna see.
I'm also activating.
Okay.
Been so
Wait a
long
minute.
since Barry's
Hang
fought
on.
more
Let me
than
read a
mortals.
thing real.
What was that?
It's only a single subject.
Barry, were you gonna do something?
Are you popping up, brother? What's the plan? What's the move?
Is there time? Do I have the ability to go for another discipline?
Yeah, they're having a conversation.
Yeah.
At the
Oh,
moment.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
haven't
I'm-
done
listen.
You're not in a combat situation yet. Everyone's just like, yeah, I can see this going south shit, because the Ventru's talking. I mean, Ebony's talking.
Okay, in that case, if I will go ahead and activate my prowess then.
She's doing really fucking
If I have time to do another discipline.
Heike,
You've got so little faith in Ebony.
Ebony and
fine.
Hatfield
Someone said that.
have been working together for almost the entirety of Hatfield's career as a kindred, and this blood bond. Is Ebony asking Hatfield to pop off? Because I will. If you think you can talk them into going away, I am holding back. But the moment that, Hatfield is spring-loaded. The moment...
Yeah,
The
I'll
moment...
say. I'll say right now. There is slightly one shot I have at convincing them to let us go, and it is such a long shot because if the dude I am talking to is not actually a upper command, which he may not be. These could all be the same kind of soldiers. Convincing one dude may not convince everybody else, because it would literally be, hey, we fucked up, can we just go back to our car?
I mean, I'm also out here radiating menace. I can try, back you up with the intimidation of you don't just let's just make this all go away. Yeah.
I'm gonna test my luck here, and so he's told me now, Shiv, that they're gonna take us back to process us, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I guess that didn't come through, but yes.
Yes. Fuck. No, processing's a bad idea.
I'll make
That's
all
just
my
gonna bring us...
here now.
I'll fight you. That's gonna make way too many of us in too many soldiers.
Yeah. Can you tell by their uniform which one is the team lead?
Yeah, does any of them have a different uniform?
Or like a tag or like a rank, something that would specify?
Problem is they're private military, they may not have that.
That's why I ask. Is there a way to distinct?
Does the SI
who's
actually
the
have
team
a
lead?
rank like that?
A lot of them are former military.
Well, this isn't the SI. This is good old
Military.
Oh, this is just
Valley
military.
soldiers.
Right, so they do have ranks. And
Yeah.
and there would be like a team lead. So who is that?
Yeah. God, you're gonna if you make me fuck. I know.
Don't worry,
Private,
no,
I know
this is fine.
corporal, I know sergeant.
Glancing
You're
at their
fine.
uniforms and insignia, can we tell who is in charge? You don't have to
That's
come
what
with more
we're
details.
That's it. Just is one of them clearly
the guy,
in charge?
The guy that's talking to Ebony.
Perfect. That's all I need to know.
There you go.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
That's all I need.
Corporal
All right.
Ray Dar.
Corporal, really? All right, no,
Mhm,
fine.
mhm.
It's
Radar,
fine. It's
gotcha.
fine. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
God, I hope
My
someone
voice is
gets
gonna
that
hurt
reference.
after this.
Mhm.
Listen, look, if I don't go home, then there's some people who are gonna be worried about me. Is there any way we could just go back to our car? We promise we'll leave, okay? Our car's like over there. We just need to go back to our car. We don't need to go processing or anything. Please, sir, I'm begging you.
Manipulation, subterfuge. More manipulation, persuasion. But
Hell
that's going
yeah.
to be manipulation.
You can rouse the blood. Just
Oh, yeah.
Is there any chance I can give an assist as being there, looking scary enough that being like, yo, I will make this a problem if you make this a problem. Let's not make this a problem.
If Ebony was doing intimidation, absolutely. But Ebony
But I'm trying to be.
I had to ask.
No, that's
All right.
fair. That's fair.
I'm gonna
Why
rouse
not
the
ask?
blood. I'm gonna rouse the blood.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
What did I say to make Pixie say yes, please, Shiva?
Leaning in all close to the mic for your mm-hms.
Ah, that's it.
Oh! mm-hmm.
That's funny.
Bullshit. That many dice, bullshit. I'm doing it again.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
We do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Do
my
we have a
gosh,
reroll?
please.
We
Barry
do
get
have
to
one
pop off?
reroll, yeah.
We have a
Oh.
reroll. Take the reroll. Take the reroll.
Yeah.
Hold on, Barry.
I
There's
haven't rolled
15
yet.
of them. We
Just
have time.
Before you take the reroll, I haven't rolled yet.
That's true.
I
Oh,
don't think you realize how strong Barry is.
Celis just gave a reroll. If you want.
I want to
take
see.
it.
I want to see what this guy got.
Do you
Maybe he
re-roll,
fucked up.
Or do you want to do the reroll?
Can I still do the reroll if I see what he rolls the first time?
Yeah.
All right, now show me what he rolls the first time. I know you can reroll with willpower, but I want to see what he rolls the first time. I'm gonna take that whole reroll.
He got one success.
He got one, but he
Yeah.
can willpower reroll 3 dice, and there is a
I
possibility
didn't
he
say
could
I was
get
going
off.
to. I rolled my eyes of silent acceptance.
So he's not going to do a reroll.
If he's not going to do a reroll, then I won't do it.
So then
I'll
you
stick
got.
with
you
what
can
I got.
relax. Shiv is storing it up for later. Don't worry. Not
Don't
yet.
tell me that. That's just going to make me more tense.
Look, day after the session, you and I are having words, all right? You are no longer starting to fucking shout out bits of the plot that I haven't revealed yet, that you've worked out somehow that are coming in later.
Sorry, I can't help it. I have Auspex IRL.
All right.
All right, I'm good. I've pleaded my case.
This guy's just gonna. I'm not dealing with this. I'm not. just fuck off, all right? Go.
Okay.
We're not going until we see you fucking disappear.
Don't worry. You will never see us again. I promise you. And I'm gonna bolt whichever
Is this
direction.
funny to your friend?
My friend, listen, my friend's just like that, okay? My friend laughs a lot at things. Don't mind
A
him.
nervous laughter. There's an injury.
Yes.
Took a hit to the head is all. Don't
Not
worry.
not all there, you know, but he listens. He listens to me.
We're gone.
He's a good bodyguard.
We're gone. Fucking.
Thank you,
And,
sir. Bye.
I assume that you're gonna, you'll wander up in that direction until they can't see, and then take a sharp left and Yui, and
Yeah.
no problem. And as you're making your way back, the way you really want to go towards the needle, is there anything you would like to talk about before you arrive?
Is
By the way, can I just fucking say, fucking annihilated that. Well done.
Barry is grumbling to himself.
Don't worry, big guy. There's gonna be another chance.
Oh, don't worry.
We're
I'm
gonna
fairly
have
certain.
There was so much food there.
I know there was
There's
so much
gonna
food.
be more.
There's going to be plenty more.
Yo,
I
Barry,
approached
if you
Barry and
don't
I'm
think-
like, I could definitely go for a snack, and it did look very tasty.
Yo,
when you
don't you
But like
worry
very,
about a
whispering,
thing.
obviously, I'm whispering to him like,
Don't you worry about a thing. That back there, Big Mac, just absolute, fast food. You got some more exotic cuts coming up. I'm sure of it.
exotic cuts is crazy.
when you guys look at Akron, you can see there is this drawn, ravenous look that sort of comes over them, and you can tell Akron's hungry, and that sort of sadistic gleam in their eyes that is, periodically pops in, is very present in this moment. They have that sort of monstrous expression on their face, but they stay quiet, and they're just keeping alert as we sort of do the thing of, going away, but then kind of doubling back around.
For the record, the grin has not faded, and there's a particular light in Hatfield's eye, a spring in the step. I gotta say, it's kind of nice. My head ain't been this clear in a long time.
All right, I'm just going to add that to the list of things I'm uncomfortable with tonight.
Hatfield, when the soldiers were surrounding you, in your mind, you were already automatically picturing to yourself how you were going to disarm both of those soldiers in front of you.
Yes.
Knock them out, leap across, and it was strange because this was all movements that you weren't voluntarily thinking of. Even now, as you're walking down this street with the coterie, even now you're thinking of how you could take them all out if they suddenly turned on you. You're always looking for these weaknesses and ways in, formulating new plans that are quite unlike you.
As I said, there's a light in the eye, a spring in the step. There's also, I imagine, when somebody is used to walking around carrying a weapon, they move differently. Hatfield does not normally move like that because Hatfield does not carry a weapon. I imagine somebody else in the distant past probably did, and probably had that distinct walk. And a little bit of that's rubbed off. A little bit more of a dancer's grace.
Yeah, I think we all, when we're starting to double back, there is sort of that more creeping, at least from Akron, their movement definitely becomes more animal-like as they're creeping through the shadows to get closer to the needle.
Normally Hatfield kind of skulks around. Skulks or strides, but this is just full-on stride.
Mm-hmm.
You approach the base, a simple metal sheet oblong building, exactly the same as other large tin sheds used for agriculture in the area. Your initial impressions from this distance betrays no signs of cameras or even anything on the front door aside from a complex electronic lock with an unfamiliar interface slot next to the unpainted door. What would you like to do? Why did I write that like I was Douglas Adams? Douglas Adams.
I mean, you said interface next to door?
Yes, in a complex electronic lock with an unfamiliar interface slot on it next to the unpainted door.
Stand back and wait for the tech guy to do his thing.
Yeah.
He might be invisible right now, but and I trust him.
Hatfield, I think between the two of us, we can probably open this door.
Oh, no doubt about it. But why go in loud when we can go in smart?
I love the idea of that though. Like, Sliff going up to do the thing, and then they just rip the door off.
If you think I wasn't thinking it, if you think I wasn't thinking it.
I mean, I almost have 10 dice for it, not quite.
Go on then, Slip.
I just want you to know I love you, Barry.
Have at it, Slip.
I'm over here I got a hammer and every problem looks like a nail. But also we have a Nosferatu and this is literally his job.
Yeah.
I'm not going to let the intrusive thoughts win.
This is why I fucking stayed.
Tech and intelligence, shit.
It is. Picking with it?
Yeah, 5's pretty good.
Do I need a better bluff face?
I mean, 5's a pretty good roll.
The 5's pretty good, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, 5's pretty good, and we don't want to use all of our willpower before things hit the fan.
I mean, I can shoot my goo if you want, shit. I'll reroll 2.
I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to.
In some rule systems, 5 successes is considered a crit, an exceptional success.
He's also
Not in
over
this one.
here with the ultimate lockpicks standing right behind him.
Yeah, I'm good with 5 though.
Door lock disengages with a muffled metallic click as you gently pull the door open, smashing the facade of the building's disguise. Inside the long industrial-sized metal building is a far smaller entrance area. In front of you all is a quickly put-together wide desk, behind it a large set of metal double doors. A lift, though there is no call button next to it. The kind behind the desk suddenly springs into life to your presence. You notice the man's business casual appearance is very well kept and professional. He looks at you all. Good evening, and welcome to the Needle. How may I help you?
Oh, fuck. Does this man happen to have a slightly familiar, very glassy-eyed stare?
Would you like to roll to find out?
Sure. Because I have a feeling I know what he is. I think this man is
Nicole?
gone. This man's gone with me. I bet you.
I can give a +1 if you're doing +2 for me and Ardala.
It's so easy.
I'm like,
You say that.
You say that.
Actually, I'm fine. Yeah,
It's
no.
so easy.
Yeah, my man's is gone, right? I know him. He's gone.
There you go. You stare into this man, reaching out as you have done before with your mind. But this time, all you hear is...
What the fuck?
I'm in mood.
what in the shit?
Like to picture Ebony actually going like frog-eyed and being like, "What the?" Like just out loud.
Hold on. Let me do probably. What the fuck? Well, he's gone. He's not there. Something else is, and that's not. I don't. What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with everything?
Well,
Oh,
can't expect anything here to be regular.
I mean,
It's the
last time we
Needle.
were in a place like this, remember the cafeteria food was real interesting.
I am going to hear whatever the fuck that was in my nightmares.
All right then.
We can
so-
basically ask him anything. By the way, he's at this point he's a dossier of whatever the fuck.
Okay.
No, I'm just standing here waiting politely for you to ask me what you want to do, but carry on as if I'm not here.
I'm actually
shit.
going to carry on like he's not there. He's irrelevant to me. I'm looking at the space itself.
Yes.
Is there doors? Is there elevator? Is there, what
There's
am I seeing?
lift right behind the door, but there's no button on the door. Do wits and awareness for me, though, please.
Yeah, right. Oh, I'm so hungry.
Just looking at this guy, just looking him up and down with the vague. Man, I don't know you, but I can tell you don't get paid enough for this.
Oh. You will see upon the desk, for the staff's only use, is a lift call button. And you will see next to the call button another one of these strange interface slots. Same one that you saw on the front door lock.
Mm-hmm. Are there cameras in this room?
With 2 successes, not that you've seen.
Okay, my assumption is there is. I'm going to actually cover my mouth and whisper into the earpiece to Slip about the button that calls the lift up, but that there's an interface. So I imagine it is something where after you press the button, or maybe before, you have to interact with the interface itself. Whatever we do with this individual is up to the rest of you.
I don't want to go in this room unless can I look for cameras? Just try to see if I can see the camera.
Awareness.
That's all I want.
I mean, this is the assumption is that there's definitely cameras.
Oh, absolutely. I'm just trying to see if there's any blind spots. I don't know what I expected.
Sticking with it, or would you like a reroll?
I'm not wasting my rerolls on this. I agree. There are absolutely cameras. I just cannot tell.
As far as you can see, there are no cameras.
Since I am the only one that is still obfuscated completely, and I'm just like wandering about,
Oh,
wait, do you
I
have?
forgot to mention, you are no longer obfuscated. Neither you nor Slip.
Why?
They have stuff.
The
assumption is they have stuff.
I will tell you that in V5, obfuscate is a mind trick. You are not actually invisible. You are tricking people to not look at you
right
through the mind.
No. It's the same in V20, I believe.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, it's still
I
the
thought
same
V20 actually
concept.
made you invisible.
No.
Oh, because we're Ghosts and Machines in V20, isn't it?
Yeah.
I need to do some revision.
So do I notice, like, when I step in that it drops?
Yeah. I think it would be very fair.
Because Slip makes sense because he was interacting with something. So that would make sense.
You step in, you will be noticed, and you'll be looked at and all that sort of thing. And being a professional, even if you are surprised that your obfuscate has just dropped, and have been trained well enough to not react.
Right. No, that's fine. I have enough composure and resolve to get to keep my shit together, I believe, but I think I will notice it, and I think I will say something in the headpiece then, as I'm looking around, because I also have the level 4, so I could disappear in front of everybody if I wanted to. So this is definitely something else.
Yeah.
While everyone's sort of looking around for cameras, Barry would like to try to look too, and I have Auspex as well.
Is Sense the Unseen catching anything? As I'm looking?
Right. Hang on. You'll roll that in a minute. You're not
Okay.
gonna like it.
I'm
Barry,
not gonna
what's
like. I
awareness?
mean, what am I gonna fucking like in this situation? Shiver what?
You'll like what I've got for you, but you won't like it.
Sure, I'll do willpower. We will.
3 blind mice. 3 blind mice.
5.
Didn't see the cameras there. Oh, there you go. Barry, there's no cameras in this house, in this room.
Oh. All right. There's no cameras.
Cool.
fuck?
I'm looking at the man. What was
How
it?
do you
Wits
do?
and occult?
What is it you're trying to do?
To understand if he's dominated or, is he a ghoul or is he, you know what I'm saying? Like what's the
Wits and occult. It is a very difficult roll.
can willpower that 4.
It's not worth it.
Okay.
Oh, what do
At this
I
stage, the
roll?
only thing you will know, Acheron, looking at this man, and with your speciality in anatomy, he is mortal. But he's not a ghoul. You can definitely see he is not a ghoul. Wits occult. It is a difficult role if you want to try and ascertain what this thing is just by looking at him. Because he looks perfectly human in every single way. He's breathing, he's sweating.
Are you
he
talking
has
to
a
me?
scent. Anyone, really.
Okay, yeah, I'll do it because I have. Can I
Are
do
you talking to
intelligence
me?
in occult?
There's nobody else here, so I
Can
guess
I
you're
do
talking to me.
intelligence
That's
in
the
occult?
worst Robert De Niro impression
Yeah.
ever. I'm so sorry.
Can I do intelligence in occult?
Yeah, go on. Oh dear.
I am.
You've got your own reroll. 2.
I do have
From both
my
like that.
reroll. But 6 is really good and it's better than anybody else has done so far.
It is also a messy. And you're not even inside the needle yet. But it could be fun.
I mean, like, I'm just,
What's wrong with messy?
I mean, you could willpower it if you want.
No, that's what I was thinking. Like, if I maybe,
I don't
know. Like, should I do have another reroll, but like, I kind of want
No,
to
save the save the reroll
Yeah,
for when
no,
we
I think
actually
I'm gonna willpower it and like see what happens. I'm gonna reroll.
the 3
We
and
need
4.
a new check, man, for
Zero.
DW, by the way.
I'm
Oh,
gonna should I keep the messy though? Should I just reroll that 10?
I
Roll
mean,
for what?
3. I kind of want to keep the messy.
I like the messy.
I mean, listen, it could be fun. It could be fun.
Yeah, I'm just gonna re-roll the 3 and the 4 and see what happens because at this point,
it's the end of the world, baby.
exactly. Like,
Man,
you know what I
I
mean? Like,
I bet you this room would
it
look
is
really
what
good.
it is,
This room's gonna look
Heike.
really good in a bright shade of red.
Heike, Hatfield just over there like, yeah, man, you don't get paid enough. You ever thought about taking a vacation? Now would be a real good time to take a vacation.
Did not do
Okay.
anything.
So we're just messy.
You stare at this man. Human? Ages. You're looking into his eyes, and you swear his pupils are swirling, and then mounting up inside of your skull.
Blood drips from my nose. I just like go down and like start like
make it stop.
And you'll take 2 superficial willpower damage. That wasn't too loud. Try listening to that at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning over and over. It freaks you out. It really freaks you out.
I'm at 4 hunger.
Ah, fuck.
Did Ardala actually bleed from her nose?
I'm going to leave
Yes.
that entirely up to our... Oh, shit.
yeah, I
Yep.
did.
Hunger friends. Oh, God almighty. To the front. You want to do it, don't you? Well, you don't have to. If you want to ride the wave, you can ride the wave, or you can roll to resist the hunger frenzy.
Oh, my
I just clicked the frenzy button, right?
Now would be a
You
real
roll
good
the frenzy
time to
button
take a
to
vacation.
resist frenzy. But you don't have to resist the frenzy if you don't want to. You can ride the wave and remain in control. But you would still be under the frenzy, but you just get control.
There's like a treat right there. We don't know just what it is, but you can always eat it.
I mean, on the one hand, he probably has information. On the other hand,
One hand, he probably is like, you know, I don't know, being like there's some fucking demon possessing him, but you know, you never know.
What else is new?
Well,
eat the demon.
I look at
Eat the demon.
Flint.
I look at Roland. And you see that that hunger, right? You see that growing savagery on Acheron's face. And it's the
Yeah,
it's like the
head drops. He walks over, he slits his wrist, and he just holds it out.
Eat me instead.
Please.
I wasn't expecting that. Wait.
That's what I thought you meant. I was like, wouldn't that save it, right?
If you don't want to do that, because that is blatant. But if you want to do it, I'll let you do it.
No, let me explain myself because it's really
Jesus
that she's
Christ,
looking,
Roland, keep it in your pants.
She's looking.
I was
at
just
you.
like, why not? I was like, I can spare it.
True. She's looking at you in the way of like, I'm about to lose my shit, right?
Okay.
And you don't look like you're about to lose your shit.
No.
She's using you as sort of like an emotional gauge of like, should I resist this shit going on, or should I fucking pop off? So
He's like,
that's why she looks at you.
This is If it's an emotional like support thing, he would look at you and he's like, no, like it's not worth it. Don't do that. Now is not the time.
Remind you as well. Don't forget that you saw Acheron bonding Ebony earlier.
I did.
Just want to remind you.
Yeah, but this seems like a bad time.
Just in case that affects your decision in any way, shape, or form.
Does it?
Being kindred, being a little jealous.
I don't think it would, because Roland is very much like a mission first kind of guy. And so from his perspective, he's like, we're here to investigate, we have a purpose, we can get into personal shit after. And so he would just say, no, like, don't.
And
Just
Bloodbond logic wise, I mean, if the boss pops off now, that puts the boss in danger. The world is ending. We need to be in top form.
Exactly.
Right. So with that being said, then as soon as she gets that kind of confirmation of like, not now, she will is it resist to like not do it? Okay. Okay. Is there a difficulty?
3. Oh.
I knew it. I knew it in my bones.
Ooh.
I knew it in my bones. I knew it. I did.
In
I knew
that
it.
case, You feel the beast screaming up inside of you. The urge to tear, rip, and feed. And we'll find out what you're going to do next week.
Hold it. I knew it.
Son of-
I felt it.
son of a
I looked at
bitch.
the time.
No,
I looked at the
thought that
time.
too.
Oh, I knew it.
God damn it.
Man.
You guys-
Man.
That's some
This is a
cliffhanger
great
shit.
fucking like
Yeah.
cliffhanger though.
It
Like
Hey.
motherfuckers, like you're gonna be dying next week with us.
Listen,
Like you're gonna die for a week.
I was
Whole week.
hoping. I was hoping that the power of Roland Bond could help me.
You
I didn't
fucking
know.
would
Save me.
too.
The troll in me wants to say, and I'm taking a break next week, but I'm not. We'll be back next
I mean,
week.
you could.
I'd cry. I mean, you're totally valid in that, but I'd cry. I would cry. next
I
week.
would legit cry. Yeah.
I very much want to be here, but that sadistic little part of me is like, oh, by all means, twist the knife.
3 weeks' time, maybe 3 and 4 weeks' time, I will be away because my sister will be here.
Hey.
So thank you all for coming and watching. Thank you all for coming and playing. This week we will go in order of those who give in to their intrusive thoughts most often, starting with Acheron. Who are you? What do you do? Do you do
knew
things?
it.
Let's find out.
Hi guys. Hey, when you look at your blood bonded friend and you think that maybe the power of friendship will keep you under control, know that that's not true, and in fact you will lose that battle. But hi, you can find me all over the internet as the Risa Rave. I'm here on Table of Horrors doing TTRPG stuff, Acheron on Fridays. I am Morningstar on Mondays, and there are things that are in the works that are coming back and happening that you will also see me on, so look forward to it. It's gonna be good. I'm also a part of Lanyap Gaming. You can check out all of our stuff on YouTube. There are things in the works, and hopefully, very soon we will be able to be popping up on your screen so you guys can enjoy what we got going on over there as well. I also do spicy content if you're into that sort of thing. You can find all that in my links. Check it out. Be respectful, or else.
Or else.
Abdallah.
That was too
See?
perfect.
Proving
Yes.
it. Proving it. Who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
Hello, everybody. I am Phoenicia Starlight here on the internets. Yeah, you can find me here on Twitch, Twitter. Everything is Phoenicia Starlight. I do a little bit of everything right now. This week has been a week, so I've been out of stream for personal shit happening in my house, which is falling apart. I was falling apart, and now everything around me is.
No, stop.
Anyway, we keep thriving and going forward. But yeah, so this weekend I will be doing some probably Dragon's Dogma, whatever the fuck. But I do variety and I play a lot of TTRPGs. So come through, say hi. Come in for the cookies, stay for the chaos. Yeah. Thank you for coming to my tech talk.
Yes.
Hatfield, who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
Hello, I'm Daybreakathon, the very epitome of self-control. Please ignore the arson emote.
Okay. Okay, Day. We're just gonna lie to the folks. Cool.
I mean, what can I say? I have to be true to my nature. You can find me here and now embodying a certain kind of chaos as Hatfield during our vampire times, and a different kind of chaos on Mondays as Mojave during our Shadowrun times. When I'm not here or there, you can find me. I am a fantasy author. I wrote those 2 books that Noscavian is very kindly holding up. I highly recommend you should come out. I worked very hard on them, and the 3rd one is in the works. I am editing. I promise. I do the character art. The characters who have art, my commissions are open if you'd like me to do some art for you as well. And when I'm not doing any of those things, you can find me over on my own channel, Daybreakathon, where I stream whatever I want whenever I can. Lately, it has either been Stardew Valley, which does not at all conflict with my energy, or Content Warning, which also does not at all conflict with my energy. I think that's everything, except, of course, my dog, you probably heard, says hello.
Hi, pup.
I'm going to do my best impression here, so... Slip, who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out. Yeah, well, you can find me streaming whatever I want over on twitch.tv/Slippery Nosferatu.
You leave him alone!
Lately I've been playing a lot of Helldivers too. It's a great time.
Leave
Otherwise
him alone.
I'm playing that supermarket thing.
Manage democracy.
Manage democracy in a supermarket.
Perfect. Perfect. He should thank me for that. I nearly made him a little French girl.
That was amazing.
I was very
That was
tempted
amazing.
to make him a little French girl.
I'm gonna cry.
No, that was great. That was. Oh shit.
Ebony, who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
I don't know what the fuck I do, man. I don't know who I am. Hi.
My fucking room's show under my desk doing that.
I am Softenomicon. Here on Fridays, I play Ebony of Clan Ventru, and apparently now a part of the Ventru Zemiti thruple that's about to happen. I don't know. I mean,
again. Here we go.
I guess it's gonna
Worked
happen.
out so well last time.
Oh right, fuck me.
What
I'm
can
just
I
gonna.
say?
I'm gonna play a fucking actively celibate individual next time. I swear to God, I'm done with relationships. On the Mondays. I run the Flood. There are 2 other games as well that I am doing that are pre-recorded. They are a Monster Hearts 2e game known as Return to Silence and a VTM Sabat game called Blood Price. Both of which I am getting everyone together. We're gonna record it, and you will have content soon. I promise you. I'll say I'm Shiv's hedgehog husband and the squid. I can't mix second and squid, but squid in command. Second squid in command. Here on Tale of Horrors.
Yes.
It's complicated. I'll figure it out. I'll do whatever the hell. I don't know.
Exquisitive officer.
We'll go with that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that makes sense. On my own,
I
did the tiki-talkies. On my own channel, I am slightly changing my content soon. I'm going to be focusing a lot harder on my artwork, unless I am joining my friends for video games. So if you want to watch me do graphic design and artwork for channels and peoples or draw monsters, come hang out with me. Also, hey, if you want me to draw you a monster or some channel stuff or, shit, I got commissions open. If you want me to draw something, I'll eventually fix that thing that has all my numbers on it. Eventually. Help. And I also have a Patreon where I'm making a coloring book, The Periodic Table of Monsters. If you like coloring books and monsters, come support me on Patreon and you can get all of it for like $3. That's it. I think I got everything. I can't remember anything else.
No, you got everything.
Yeah! I didn't have my bullet points today.
And who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
Hi, I'm Dead Western. I don't really do a lot. I play Roland here on Fridays, entering the Ventru Zemisi thruple. But aside from that, if you want to chat or anything like that, you can just find me on the Discord.
But can we make it a foursome?
I mean,
I'm already tangentially related to this blood bond wise. I want no part of this.
I mean, we got a king,
like
we got a king, a queen, a dragon, and
that is
a guard.
Skill issue. I don't get blood bonded, so
at this point we might as well just go with Barry and reinvent the Voldry.
I'm okay with that.
Narrating this, or I mean,
Down, boy. We'll figure it out later. This will be
Hey.
for Spicy Page.
This is Sabat in the making. You know what I'm saying? That's all this is. That's all this is. Sabat in the making.
But oh god, Barry, who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out. Before I
Yes.
lose total control.
I am Masquerade. I play Jason on Table of Horrors on Mondays. I play Barry on Table of Horrors on Fridays. I have friends who are authors and have published books, such as our very own Dave Breakerthal, who has written Ward Breaker and Windswept. Check them out. I have a friend who wrote Bloodlust of the Bloodletting series. Check them out. And I just dropped the other one. And my other friend has written Obelisk the Long Dream of the Violet Stars Part 1. Check that out.
Lovely. God, I hope that's everyone. Check out links down below or in chat now for links to podcast episodes, links to Discord, Twitter, YouTube episodes. We'll be back next week for the next part of Oxford's Ashes. And that's absolutely everything. But we can't... Oh, yeah. We'll go a raiding on Chief's Den, who are playing that vampire breakfast game I keep hearing so much about. But we can't go legally, morally, objectively until... because I want to cook you breakfast. Until Noscave... Okay, until...
May I?
Hatfield says the line.
The world may be ending, but the very least we can do is ease its passing.
Ooh.
Yeah.